Okay, hello everybody, and welcome into stream. I hope you all are doing so well today. Hello everyone. We're getting to where, like, dude, so many of you are here like right whenever I start. It's actually kind of crazy. Thank you guys so much for being like so quick to join my streams, I guess. Hi Charles, Gray, Random, Elden, Starfish, Goblin, you know, everybody, Jasmine, Netherite. I try to give everybody a little bit of a hello link, but you know, obviously chat do be a little bit poppin' nowadays, so it is not always possible, but I'm still glad that you all show up to say hello to me. And we are counting down the days until debut, which is gonna be crazy. Introverts don't need hellos. Well, Jason, I'm gonna tell you hello just because you said you don't need a hello. I noticed, yeah, it's because I was out of the house today. Guys, I got my eyeballs checked today. I went to the eye doctor. Oh, we got Acromat Angel to wear sub goal. Nice, that's awesome, Plum. Hi AL. Yeah, how are your balls doing? My eyeballs are doing very badly, actually. No, okay, chat. So I knew I was cooked when the doctor turned to me and said, hold on, Miki, I just need to Google something real quick. And she unironically, like, for like 10 minutes was just on her phone Googling. And I was like, oh, okay, that's probably not a good sign. Hi Ada, what's up? Thank you for the follow. No, literally, Jasmine, like, I always see people memeing about how their doctors have to like Google or ask ChatGPT in appointments, but this is the first time it actually happened to me. Because guys, you know, I get my eye exam once a year, like a good girl. I get it once every year to make sure, you know, my eyes are healthy. And in the span of 1 year, my prescription tripled, you guys. I'm 3 times as blind as I was this time last year. And she just kind of looked at me and was like, hold on, Miki, I'm gonna Google some stuff real quick. So, I don't know, chat. Apparently after she spent 10 minutes Googling and talking to ChatGPT, she said, I'm probably fine, I guess. And like, I probably shouldn't have to worry, but if anything else changes, to let her know. So yeah, chat, I might be cooked. I might go blind. Obviously, this is all jokes. Oh god, I do not want to go blind, but I did know my eyesight's gotten a lot worse, but I didn't expect my prescription to triple, man. Well, that's what I thought, Elden, but I'm so sorry for coughing, chat. Jasmine, congrats on the 65 stream streak. No, so that's what I thought too, is I was like, well, you know, with my conditions, because, you know, I have, my immune system likes to attack itself, I'll put it that way. I was like, could it be related to that? Because obviously she knows my medical history, and I do have history with like optic neuritis. Hi, Pun Pun! I just wanted to pop in and say I'm one of the key owners. Yeah, I didn't get to watch you. I was really busy today out of the house, so I only got to watch like the first 5-10 minutes of you playing, but I really hope you enjoyed the game. I really hope you enjoyed. Yeah, everybody, Bun Bun is one of the people that got a key to the game and played it earlier on the stream, so please go check her out. But yeah, no, so, you know, the doctor knows my medical history and everything, and that's why she was like, I don't know, I don't think your condition would cause your prescription to triple, but she's like, but maybe I'm wrong. Let me just like do some research real quick. And literally like on her computer right there where I could see everything, she just starts like Googling stuff. And I was like, okay, that's super reassuring. Super reassuring. And nice link. I did, I'm glad. Let's just say there's no need to talk about the feature. Who knows what'll happen, which is why I'm gonna let Feet decide. Wait, what are you talking about, Timmy? Yeah, no Minecraft today. No Minecraft today. You're probably fine as one of the top 3 sentences I don't want to hear from a medical professional. Yeah, dude, she unironically was like, I don't know, Miki. Because, okay, so the doctor I go to, not only does she do normal eye exams, But also they do like more in-depth medical exams, rather than, you know, just the like normal glasses. Like they also, you know, check your retina health, do like all these orbital scans, whatever, which is again important for me as someone that has the health issues I do, and you know, my vision does suffer sometimes. But she's like, I don't know, Miki, like literally every test we ran on your eyes is like textbook, like perfect health. Like my retina was good, because even like optic neuritis apparently typically causes visible retinal damage, but she's like, when we did the scans, we don't even see any retinal damage from your optic neuritis, so like you're totally healthy. So she's like, I legit don't know why your prescription tripled, but she was like, yeah, just keep an eye on it, I guess. And I was like, I will. Because y'all probably, I don't know, I haven't complained in a while, but a couple months ago I started complaining that I was like, man, I'm really starting to struggle seeing. I can't wait till it's been 1 year so I can get new glasses. And finally I get new glasses. So hopefully I'll be able to see again once that's the case. Because for the first time in my life, chat, I sat in the chair and they were like, Miki, please read like the smallest letter you can. And I just had to turn to my doctor and be like, I'm gonna be so real with you, I can't see anything. Like I see white and then vague gray spots where like maybe a letter is supposed to be, but I was like, I literally see nothing. I don't even see like a dot. It's just like a slightly gray smudge. And they were like, okay, Miki, yep, that's all we need from you. And I was like, cool. I don't know, dude. So yeah, but hey, to be fair, you guys, my mom has really, really bad vision. My mom can't even read the big E. Fortunately, I could read the big E, but I couldn't, well, it's not that I could read it, it was really blurry, but I knew it was the big E, but I couldn't read the line under the big E. So technically, I'm still not quite as bad as my mom, but that's what I get for making fun of my mom being like, she's not actually blind, but as a kid, I always picked on my mom and it's like, haha, mom, you're so blind, and this is what I get. No, I don't have thick glasses. Mine are actually pretty thin because it's only far away I can't see. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I get. Because like whenever I was younger and we would go to water parks and stuff. Because you know, my mom for a while, she started wearing contacts because her vision is so bad. She couldn't like take off her glasses. But when I was small and my mom wore glasses, she'd have to take them off. And then she wouldn't be able to find us at the water parks because she couldn't see anything. And I'd make fun of her and I was like, haha, mom, you're so blind. And you know, I'm getting my karma for it, I guess. Yeah, I was... if I squinted, I could read the like 2100 line, and I looked it up, and that means what normal people, like 20/20 vision, what you can see at 100 feet away, I have to be 20 feet away to see what the average person can see 100 feet away. But that's not even like crystal clear. That was like vaguely blurry. I can vaguely see what something is at 20 feet away when normal people can see it from 100 clearly. Oh man, I'm doing good, Kevin. You're a mean kid. I wasn't. I was just autistic. And you know, the problem is with autism, before I learned social cues, I would just very bluntly like point out people's like flaws and shortcomings because I didn't understand it was mean. I just thought I was stating a fact. And then like it became a joke like, ah, Miki, like, haha, facts don't care about your feelings. But I just legitimately, I didn't know it was a bad thing. I was like, why is that rude? I'm just stating a fact. And then they're like, Miki, you can't say that. Because, no, okay, wait, can I be vulnerable with you guys for a second? I had a best friend in elementary school. So do you guys know what Apples to Apples is? It's like Cards Against Humanity, but for kids. It came out before Cards Against Humanity. Please tell me somebody here knows Apples to Apples. It's like a kid's game, exactly like Cards Against Humanity, except it's like tame and for kids. I loved Apples to Apples, yes? Okay, okay. Yeah, so you guys know Apples to Apples. So I was playing Apples to Apples with like my lifetime best friend. And so the card that was drawn, okay, again, this is a safe space, right, you guys? So the card that was drawn was my best friend, and I was playing with my best friend. And you want to know the card I laid down? Fat. Dude, I unironically did it. Like, I wasn't even trying to be mean. Like, I don't know, dude. Guys, okay, this is a safe space, guys. Don't like get to your pitchforks. I was a very autistic child with zero understanding of social cues. And so I was like, what, like 7 or 8. And then she started crying. And then I just stared at her. And then I unironically asked, why are you crying? It's just a fact. Oh my god, dude. I feel so bad now as an adult, but I legitimately didn't understand what I did wrong. Neon, thank you for the follow. And so then she went to her mom and told her mom on me. And then her mom got mad and was like, Miki, you can't just call people fat. And then I doubled down. I was like, but it's the truth. So why is it mean? Why am I not allowed to say it? Like, I'm just telling the truth. And then I had to go home. Yeah, and then my parents had to pick me up. And I'm gonna be honest, it took me a while to understand why that was a bad thing that I did. I legitimately did not know why that was considered wrong. So there you go. You get some Miki lore there. Oh, dude. I don't know. I was always so blunt like that. And it's like I wasn't even trying to be mean. I just was like, it's a fact. But of course, by like saying it's just a fact, everyone would assume I was doubling down to like be super mean. When legitimately, I was just trying to comprehend why they were upset. I've done worse. The card was hungry, and with no malicious intent or anything, I was like 12. I put Africa. Oh my god. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was being literal, and like, out of the cards in my hand, like, fat was the only one that fit. And I was like, oh yeah, this logically fits. Oh man. Miki fucking hates. Well, I was a child too, to be fair. I was a child too. Oh man, I told my best friend he was fat for years. I don't see a problem here. Well, it depends, because again, I was a little girl, she was a little girl, and we were both very young. So obviously, you know, it's not as good then. Oh yeah, man, I get such bad embarrassment thinking about stuff I did as a kid that I didn't know was wrong. I told you guys the YouTube Minecraft thing. I'm not gonna go into that again, but there was that. And she was. Which again is why I was so confused, because I didn't understand why she was crying. I was like, it's just a fact, bro. Like, I didn't even mean it like in a mean way. I just meant it in a logical way. Like, because I, for the longest time, as an autistic child, just like all adjectives were neutral to me. Like, they just either were or they weren't. Schrodinger's adjective. Like, I don't know, dude. I didn't really take into consideration if they were positive or negative. I only cared if they were factual. Hi, Grayson. Hi, Kyrie. Welcome in also. We all have those moments we look back on and cringe. Oh, dude, this same friend. Oh, dude, man. Okay, so remember how I said I used to have a best friend and then she didn't... We had a falling out? Yeah, it was this friend I called fat, but there's more to the story. I'm gonna like really put myself on blast right now. Another thing I did was we were 12 and she still believed in Santa, and I told her Santa wasn't real. And then she got mad at me. And then like I prepared, like, I kid you not, a full PowerPoint presentation on why Santa wasn't real and why it was stupid to believe in him, especially at the age of 12. And yeah, so I also did that and really upset her. I didn't know. I just was confused. I was like, you believe in Santa? And so then I went into like the science aspect and the physics of Santa and why scientifically Santa could not be real. Like, I wasn't even trying to be mean. I was just explaining all of the like problems that would make Santa not be able to exist. It's just not scientifically possible. But here's the thing, it gets worse, guys. You're probably saying, Miki, how could it get worse? You called her fat and then doubled down by saying it's just a fact. Then you were the one that told her Santa wasn't real and prepared an entire scientific explanation as to why he could not be real. But it gets worse. And this was the final nail in the coffin, and that I feel so bad about. So this was, okay, this was like pretty almost immediately after the Santa thing, which is why it hit so hard for her. So this is around the time Percy Jackson was big, okay? Everyone was into Percy Jackson. I didn't really care. Or like the Greek gods, whatever. I'm not gonna go into whole backstory of everything or like whatever, but I will, to put it like as lightly as possible, she unironically believed in the Greek gods. And I've always grown up in a Christian home. I'm not gonna get into her reasoning for it, but let's just say like she had some really bad problems. She hated all religion, but when Percy Jackson came out, she decided to convert to like whatever you want to call that. And so like essentially our whole lives she always was like, oh, religion is stupid and doesn't exist. But suddenly when Percy Jackson came out, she believed in the Greek gods. That's important. I'm not going to get into her reasoning for that, but it is important for this. So anyways, we are sitting down. We were like office assistants, like office helpers for like one of our periods or whatever. So we were sitting there together, and this is when she's like coming out to me that she's like converted to like Greek mythology or whatever, and she believes in the Greek gods. And I just turned to her and then I just like called her stupid, and I was like, dude, like you talk about how all other religion is stupid and like couldn't be real, but of all things you choose to believe in the Greek gods. Like that's the most stupid out of all of them. Like dude, you're telling me everything else is fictional, but that's the one you believe is true? Like she unironically like believed in Zeus and stuff. I'm like, so you think all other religions are BS and too far-fetched, but the Greek gods are real? Okay, cool. And then and that was like immediately after telling her Santa wasn't real. And then I prepared like another, you know, presentation on like why it was stupid to believe in the Greek gods. And yeah, that was the nail in the coffin on our lifelong friendship. I feel really bad, but again, I didn't understand why she was mad at me, and then she never talked to me again. So yeah, that's how I lost my first and only friend, you guys. Is because I called her fat, and then I told her Santa wasn't real, and then I told her she was stupid for believing in the Greek gods, and that she wouldn't even know they existed if she hadn't read Percy Jackson. Oh, man. I don't know. So, yeah, that's why... See, that's why Miki never had friends, you guys. You're not allowed to make PowerPoints ever again, Miki? Yeah, I probably should have been banned from that. Oh, man. No, literally, Grayson, that's what I told her. I'm like, so a guy dying on a cross for your sins that is historically documented is stupid, but a lightning guy in the clouds makes sense? Exactly, bro, that's literally what I told her. I was like, I'm not saying you can't believe in it. I just think it's a little silly to say all other religions are far-fetched, yet you believe in literally the most outlandish of all of them. And so it's like, I think it's a little stupid and like ignorant to like say everything else is far-fetched, but then believe in that. Zeus is gonna smite me down. Zeus doesn't exist. So, you know, it is what it is. But anyways, yeah. So that's why little Miki grew up without friends, you guys. That can be your 12K celebration, a presentation on why Santa doesn't exist. Oh man, let's hope lots of kids tune in. I'm gonna clickbait it. And I'm gonna clickbait it and then like have a bunch of kids join, and then I'm gonna break the news to all the kids simultaneously that Santa isn't real.
I find it hilarious that she started believing in Zeus
well, dude,
just because
like,
of Percy Jackson.
I wasn't trying to humiliate her. So like, this was just a personal conversation between the two of us. But yeah, I was just confused on why she
so much
felt like that. You're a menace, dude. I was just autistic, and I had again zero understanding of like social norms. So I would just say things because I just thought they were factual. And I'm gonna be a real chat. Okay, first here, y'all need to know a little more Miki lore. For those of you that are new here, I was selectively mute until the age of like 10 or so. If you don't know what selectively mute is, it basically means like I was capable of speaking, but I chose not to. So like in a dire situation, like I was capable of talking, I just didn't. So basically my social skills were incredibly delayed because I didn't start forming social skills until maybe I was 10 years old. And so prior to that, all I did was read books and just not talk to anyone, just be completely silent. So whenever I finally was, you know, I had people in my life that intervened and were like, Miki, this isn't healthy that you don't speak. You are like becoming not great. Like, you're very socially underdeveloped. And they forced me to start talking because they were like, you need to make friends and learn to talk and things like that. And so I didn't really start learning social cues till like 10. And so keep in mind, the sentence of all of that happened at like the age of 11 or 12. Like, it only just then started really talking. So I was essentially had the social skills of like a 5-year-old. Because think about it this way. I'm sure you guys have like met a 5-year-old and they're always the most brutally honest. Like, if you ask them like, how do I look? They'll be like, oh, you're ugly and fat and like this and that. Like, they have no filter because they haven't learned social cues yet. And so not only was I autistic, but I was basically nonverbal until like the age of 10. And so I had the social awareness of like a 5-year-old. So if you talked to me and asked my opinion, I would just give you the completely like blunt, raw truth with zero filter. And so it took me years to start learning social cues and like what was okay to say and what it wasn't. Because normally by the time you're 10, you've already gone through that phase, but I went through it way later. I've heard of selective mutism, so you just hardly spoke? Yeah, basically. I did not speak unless you were family, and even then I barely spoke to family, even my parents. I was mostly silent. I just didn't like to talk, but yeah, eventually I was forced to. But yeah, so that's why sometimes I like say things. Well, even now I'm much better socially, but still technically I'm pretty like underdeveloped. Because if you think about it, guys, I'm a grown woman. Holy crap, I don't feel like one. Guys, I literally turned 26 in a couple weeks. In like 3 weeks, I turned 26. Dude, I still mentally feel like a teenager, which is crazy. Like, dude, I have people that come in there like, oh, Miki, are you like a teenager? And it's like, dude, I feel it. Like, mentally, I feel like I'm like 15. Which makes sense to an extent because I'm socially underdeveloped. And like, not only did COVID mess up, you know, my formative years, so I didn't even have like a college experience or anything like that. So it already stunted me that much more. So like, not only was I stunted because I started speaking around the age of 10, and so then I had, you know, until 2020. So I had like 10 years of socializing, and then COVID happened because I already didn't really talk to people, and that set me back even further. And so I don't know. I'm just, again, incredibly socially underdeveloped. And so that's why I'm out of pocket sometimes. I don't mean to be. I mean, sometimes I mean to be, but not all the time. I just legitimately, sometimes I'm like, I don't understand why I can't say that. I had to deal with something similar, kind of. Just had these moments where I can't speak or I go quiet. Yeah, for sure. I think I still have the social skills of a 5-year-old. I'll literally tell people I'm done talking. No, I mean, I do that too, Loki. Me getting all the Miki lore today? Yeah! Mentally and socially, you're about as mentally mature as me? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Oh!
My best friend told me that the doctor told him he would grow into it. I replied with, not if you keep eating a family-sized bag of chips as a snack. And we got older. I told him I was right. But in the end, I got him to lose weight. So I got through to him in the end.
I mean, that's good at least.
This is also the one I correct
you know,
the
being
posture of,
overweight
and
can
now
be
it's Fish's
unhealthy.
turn.
And it's like, obviously, yeah, genes come into play and other stuff. But regardless of genes, it's still unhealthy to be overweight. So it's important to at least try to eat well and things like that. Just so you know, don't have health issues. And then she continued the pattern by becoming a VTuber. Yeah, now I'm a VTuber. So I can stay socially underdeveloped and you guys will think it's funny. And I can profit off of my lack of social skills. I found another playthrough of the game on YouTube. Nice. Yeah, there's several. Yeah, guys, if you haven't seen, there are... Oh, I already saw that one last night, Tech. Yeah, I already saw that one. Unfortunately, his mic was doubled the entire time. But yeah, if you guys didn't know already, you know, content creators do have keys. Bubble is going to be playing my game tonight. Most of you guys should know Bubble by now. But she's gonna play a copy of my game today. Whenever she streams, eventually. There's also going to be Yumi. She is a different VTuber. She's rated into me before, so maybe you guys will know her. Her name is Yumi Numi or something like that. Let me double check. But she's gonna be playing it tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, I believe. Adam, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Let me see. No, it's Yumi Nyari. She's gonna be playing at... Wait, what time? 5 p.m. Eastern. So, wait, Sob, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Raiders. You probably know me, but my name is Miki. I'm a pre-debut Angel Strike VTuber, but not for long, because I debut on June 26th. We're just having a nice yap session today. What were you guys up to? What were you doing? I hope you had a fantastic stream. If you gotta run, I totally understand. Make sure to drink some water, get up and stretch, eat some food, whatever you need. Otherwise, kick back and make yourself cozy. Yeah, we're just yapping about random stuff right now. I was talking about, my game and some content creators playing it right now. Run into raid, no! It was fun, played some Final Fantasy VII Remake, nice! Hi, you and my friend was share brain cell, because she recently, without owning Twitch, chose no scene named Miki, and I drew it and wrote about her scene. I made another. And the name was Miki. I see, interesting. Well, that's cool, me. Debut on or for, huh? My debut as a VTuber. I'm just using pre-made assets. If you guys aren't familiar with, VTubers, essentially a debut is whenever you have all of your assets, you know, your actual model, overlays, emotes, all of that, and you officially start. Most VTubers actually don't stream prior to their debut. Their debut is like their first official stream, but I made content before, debuting. So essentially everything will change. New look, new emotes, new alerts, new overlays, new everything. It's gonna be awesome. So June 26th for that. And then I'm also, releasing my visual novel on the 23rd, aka my birthday. And we are going, some content creators already have that key and we'll be playing it. So yeah. Wish me happy birthday in 2 weeks. Yeah. But yeah, so that's basically the gist. But as I was saying, Yumi Nyari, she's going to be streaming my game tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern, which is 4 hours before I stream. And then Bubble is going to be streaming it tonight. I believe Sona is going to be streaming it Sunday. If you guys know Miyu Maya, she is also going to be streaming it, but I don't know exactly when. So yeah, I like seeing re-debuts and debuts. They're so cool. New models, new people. Yeah, of course, me. Yeah, I've only been here 3.5 months, so I'm completely pre-debut. I just wanted to stream before my debut. And I've been very lucky to, grow so much and blow up pre-debut. So hopefully my actual debut will be pretty poppin'. May, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. It's gonna be awesome, and I hope you guys will all enjoy it. I'm actually almost done with my debut slides today. I was busy. I was out of the house because my eye doctor is like an hour away. So I was out of the house most of today. Also, hi, Zerker. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I didn't have time to work on a lot, but I almost have my stuff done. Oh, there's Yumi! Yeah, guys, there's Yumi right there. Were your ears burning, Yumi? I literally was just talking to you, about you, a minute ago. Because I said you were planning to play my visual novel tomorrow. So, hello, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, guys, go follow Yumi. Because like I said, she's going to be streaming it at 5 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So, if you guys want to check that out, go. I'm excited to play. I'm glad. I really hope you enjoy it. I believe Tech patched a bug today that some people were struggling with, but hopefully everything should be good. If you end up running into any bugs or anything, please reach out to me. Let me know. I will get it fixed. I will hopefully be able to tune into your stream because I know some people stream before I wake up. That's been the issue with a couple playthroughs. And some people stream it at the same time I stream, but I should be free. Sure, maybe I'll be able to pop into your stream when you do it. So yeah, it should be great. But if I'm there, hopefully I'll be able to help with anything that comes up. But yep, it's gonna be awesome. Bugs, I found a spider. Spooters are cool as long as they keep their social distancing. I don't want them all crawling up on me. That's how I feel about most bugs. They're fine, especially spiders kill the bad bugs. They eat them, so they protect me. I just don't want them climbing on me or getting in my personal space. So as long as they keep their social distance, I'm chill. Hi Tierno, welcome in. Bugs are far away friends. Exactly. I'm chill as long as they social distance. No, you're all good, Plum. You're all good. And hi, Nice. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Do you know what I do not know what that is, Zevro. I don't think so. Huntsman Spider is the best roommate you could ask for. Dude, I'll be honest though. I was driving a while back and there was a freaking jumping spider in my car. Oh my gosh. I was stressing out so much. It was like sprinting back and forth on my dashboard. And I was like on the highway about to crash out. I was like, please, please, please stay away from me. Please stay away from me. Like I am driving on the highway right now and it kept like getting so close to me. And I was like, I am going to crash and die if you like run onto my arm and like the steering wheel. I was like, just please stay away from me. I'm not gonna kill you. I don't want to hurt you, but like, we're both going to die if you try to crawl on me, dude, because I will wreck this car. Spiders are spooky but cute. That's what I'm saying. Hi, Need. Hi, Sumatai. Welcome in. They're giant flightless crickets. Oh, that sounds awful. I'm gonna be honest, that sounds awful. I came from your horror game streams. Well, hi, welcome in, Free. Glad to have you. I find out bug spiders utterly terrifying for some reason. That's why I will never visit Australia. I mean, that's fair enough. They're creepy, but here's the thing. A lot of those, like, spiders and things like that, they protect you from actually bad bugs, and they eat all the bad stuff. So, yeah. Jumping spider, the smallest and cutest of the spider bros? Yeah, it's more just, like, I don't like the sensation of it being on me. It freaks me out. Like, I'm fine as long as it's not crawling on me, but I was like, I don't want it to be crawling on me, dude. It's gonna freak me out. I have no idea. What is time? Time is a thing you can put on the wall or wear it on your wrist. The past is far behind us, and the future doesn't exist. What's the time? 8:45. Time to take a bath. Scrub, 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 till the water's brown. End scene. Please, someone get the reference, please! Weren't you gonna take a break today, or a different day? I was considering today. I took a break on Tuesday. I was debating if I'd do it today, but I said it would be a just chatting stream if I did decide to stream, so... yeah. Lucas looks so cute, lol. Beautiful, thank you. Don't worry, I get the ref? Okay, I'm glad, I'm glad. Have you watched Obsession? Yes, I watched it whenever it first came out. I watch most movies, like, opening weekend, at least the big name ones. Yes, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. I love Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Oh, we don't know if we'll see the sun the next day, so live every day to its fullest. Yeah! Exactly! Dude, I love all the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. But my favorites are obviously the first one, the creativity one, and then I love the time one. And those are my favorites, I think. My jacket is covered in bunny fur. No! Saw Celestium react video today. Apparently a woman in Dallas was arrested for complaining about poor water quality. Oh yeah, no, the water is ass here. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. Makes sense. I watched Mandalorian Grogu with my sons. We all liked it. See, I'm not that into Star Wars, so I never watched that one. What's your favorite game? I don't think that I really have one necessarily. I'm not sure. I don't know. But yeah, this weekend, I believe the He-Man movie comes out, right? Master of the Universe? Let me see. Because like I said, I have, I mean, not sponsored, but I have like the Cinemark movie club thing. So I get like a free ticket every month. Plus I'm platinum now, so I get, Sumatai, thank you for the gift. So I get discounts on like other tickets and like concessions and things like that. I saw Backrooms last weekend. But it's, as you guys know, I'm agoraphobic. I don't leave the house, so movies are a great way for me to get out of the house, but also not be like in an overstimulating environment, because I can just go to the movies, and I typically go to earlier screenings, so there's less people. So I still can get out of the house, but without like all of the people and stress. Thank you for the gift, Sumatai. Random fact, in Stardew Valley, my boyfriend and my friend have a farm. There's 51 animals and 32 are rabbits. Dang, it's because they multiply so quickly. And it's all good, Suraj. Take care of yourself. I hope you're able to get some rest here soon. Heard water quality in some places in Texas sucks. Yeah, it is not great. And yeah, I think it's coming out. I'm looking right now. It's pulling it up. Let me see. Coming soon. Masters of the Universe. That is the He-Man movie. It comes out. Yep, it comes out. Yeah. It came out today, technically. So I will be seeing Masters of the Universe this weekend probably, and then next weekend I'm gonna be watching Disclosure Day. So yeah. And Miki, the brightest, most beautiful star on the night sky. Thank you so much, Hi. I appreciate it. Have a great night. And bye nice as well. Take care of yourself. Hi, Maddie. A little known fact, they had trouble finding the right body actor for He-Man, so they used my body and photoshopped the actor face. LOL. It's going good, Corn. How about for yourself? Probably wait for the Blu-ray for He-Man. Fair enough. I don't really know anything about it. I never really saw the original, but Fish said I would enjoy it, and I think I will. I've heard horror stories about literally brown water from the sink. Oh, dude, when I first moved into this apartment, all of the water smelled like rotten eggs, and there was like gray sand pouring out of the faucets. I wish I was joking. Literally had to run all of the faucets in the house and then evacuate for a couple hours because it literally smelled like rotten eggs. And there was, again, it was like this black gray sand stuff. We had to like take pictures of it and give it to the apartment. Like, I'm glad it's fixed now, but it was horrible. It was horrible, dude. I miss being in Europe. And like, I miss my host family, dude. I could just drink out of the tap there, bro. Last time I went to the movies, I was with my family and grandpa rented out like the movie area, so it's just my family watching the movie. Works out because my little brother has severe autism and doesn't like crowds. That's fair. My uncle has 5-gallon water jugs. Yeah, that's what we have to do as well. I like the OG when it was Teletoon Retro, but it was more my mom's time. Yeah, see, I never really watched the old, like, cartoons and things like that, so that's why I never got into it. I think Zevro was the water heater, I believe, because once we flushed it, everything was fine. I think they just had the water heater sitting for a while and it picked up sediment. Because, like, my dad, he's technically an electrician, but he does a lot of other handiwork stuff, too. And I talked to him because this was, like, late at night after everyone was closed the day I moved in. Because, like, Fish and I wanted to be able to take a shower after, like, moving everything in the Texas heat. And we couldn't. And then my dad said it sounded like a water heater issue. And so that's why we flushed the hot water tank. Because he said it was sediment from there. And after we flushed the hot water tank, like, it was good, fortunately. I'm doing good. How's Big Fish? He asked about my frog bubble and it left me on scent. Fish, you never read Corn's message.
Oh.
He said you left him on scent. He's doing good. He's just been really busy with work, Corn. He works a lot longer hours nowadays. So he, to be honest, probably hasn't even looked at TikTok since you sent it. Did you know this is its 10-year anniversary of the best Final Fantasy game? I see. I never got into Final Fantasy. I never really liked it. Hi, first stream. Hi, Jeff. Welcome in. I followed weeks ago. No, it's all good. Don't worry about it, man. Take care of yourself. If you can't tune in, that's totally fine. But I hope you make yourself cozy and at home. I don't need to buy water here. Yeah, I know, Siraj. You guys are lucky ducks. Take Deutsche Bahn to Europe. It'll only take a decade or so. I know, dude. I miss it over there. It was so nice. Hi, Georgie. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Actually, Plumtopia, I think I've read there's water quality problems in Mexico too, which makes sense. Yeah, there's stuff everywhere. Georgie, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. By the way, what did I miss from last stream? How to head out? I don't know. To be honest, I forgot. And some He-Man VHS tapes. Nice. I watched He-Man as a kid. Honestly, I think the new movie looks interesting. See, I never got to watch He-Man. Guys, if you don't know what's going on, we're talking about... it just came out today, technically, but this is opening weekend for Masters of the Universe, which is like a live-action He-Man remake. I never personally watched He-Man. Like, I've seen clips and stuff, but I just never was interested in it because I never really liked cartoons. Or, like, especially older cartoons. I mean, I even like think like Johnny Bravo and things like, yeah, I don't know, just like a little older things. I just never really watched it that much other than clips here and there growing up. But I'm gonna be watching the movie that's coming out. Hi, Kennard, welcome in. Hi, sweeter, hope you're doing well. We yapped and then yapped some more. That's true. I'm a yapaholic, you guys. Yapping all day and night. Caleb, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Every time I've been to Europe, I was told not to drink from the tap. It probably depends on where you are. I don't know. We had no issues. Sweeter, thank you for the follow as well. And Spilled, thank you so much for the follow. Holy crap. We got a big wave of followers there for a second. We got several of you guys. Quick question. If you had two fish and one was bigger, which would you fry? It depends. Are they the same kind of fish or are they the different fish? And also, how much bigger? Like, what sizes are we talking? Are we talking like goldfish versus a tuna? Because if that's the case, like, I wouldn't want to be wasteful and like fry an entire tuna fish, because it's like I can't eat all of that. I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of missing information before I can answer that question for you. Are we talking fish or fish? Yeah, that too. Oh man. I can't wait to see the movie. Yeah, Dons. It's gonna be awesome. What's up, Dons? Hope you're doing well. The new He-Man thing was rather questionable, so I'm a little cautious, but the trailers look good. Yeah, I'm gonna see how it goes. I don't look at the Dr. Death guy. Could be looking here. No, he's gone, Steve. His accounts were banned. Hi, Fata, welcome in. I hope you're doing well over on YouTube. Yeah, a lot of first-time chatters, dude. We're getting a nice little pump here. You know, welcome in, you guys. I debuted June 26th, so, like, you know, stop by for that. It's gonna be awesome. I have, like, a crap ton of stuff planned. No, fish, don't go into the fire. Sko, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm more of a Sonic fan. I never really got into Sonic either, to be honest. But what if you had bigger fish to fry? Oh! Okay, well then I'll fry the smaller fish, because I just realized your name is the bigger fish, low-key, and I'm assuming you do not want to be dropped into the fryer, so then I'll fry the smaller fish first to spare your life. How about that? Sorry, I'm a little slow, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, welcome to all the new people, of course. What's going on? I don't know, Cultured. I don't know, man. Let's say premium, even if it's like 18 euro now? Yeah. YouTube do like to go a little cray-cray with the ads sometimes. Don't pity him, fry the bigger fish? I don't know. It'd be funny if your model took up more of the screen every time someone mentioned you have a bigger fish to fry. Oh, man. Hi, Ali. Welcome in. What if someone comes in with the name The Smaller Fish? Well, then maybe they can both fit in the fryer simultaneously, so I don't have to pick favorite. What about the small... Okay, I get it. I get it, okay? No. What do you mean I could release them both? No, they're both going into the fryer. They're both going into the fryer simultaneously. No favoritism here. I will feed everyone. I'll feed the homeless using both of the fish. Because hopefully between the smaller fish and the bigger fish, if I throw them both in the fryer, I should be able to feed the local homeless community. And that is what we consider chaotic good. that is what's considered chaotic good. Oh man. Shame didn't get the reference? No. Oh, hey. No, that's not it. That is not it. I don't know. I was thinking of that random song. I don't know what it is. Anyways. What if someone comes in with the name The Normal Size Fish? Well, they can get added in too. I don't know, man. We're gonna hold a fish fry for all the homeless people. All the homeless people are invited. I'm gonna fry up every single fish that swims through the door. My sons get off school next week. I'm thinking of taking him to Florida to go to Universal. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, no, it's fine. Need to take care of yourself. I'm hungry, but not local or homeless. Do I still qualify as a local homeless? If you want to identify, sure. I'll have food for everybody. Fish is sweating buckets. Hey, but they said fish with an F, not a PH, to be fair. You do want to get fried? Okay, never mind, guys. Fish said he would like to be fried, so... Hey, you want catfish? Well, we're gonna have catfish, too. Oh my gosh. We got a big walk. We'll be prepared. Hell yeah. I got my depression cat. Nice. I love kitty cats. Alright, guys. Spread the news to your local homeless community. We're having a big fish fry here. Feeding everybody with all the fish. Just tell the homeless to catch their own fish and keep the smaller, normal, and larger for yourself? Nah, dude, I don't even like it. I mean, it depends. I like sushi, like some types of sushi, but typically if you're frying fish, it's gonna be something like catfish, and I don't like catfish. So I'll just feed the homeless people with it, low-key. Get the crawdads. Yeah, you want a crawfish boil and some fried catfish? Sure. I got you, homies. If I didn't like fish, I'd still keep it out of spite. Nah. We're giving to the needy. Give to the needy. I'll deep fry fish eggs? I just don't really like fried food. Never had catfish before. Wait, really? I live in the South, so catfish is like a huge staple, I guess. I'm not sure. Now I need to educate the Americans, so I got out my keyboard. Europe in general and Germany, in particular, very regional. We're going 50 miles can completely change culture, infrastructure, and dialect. Oh, dude, my chat is like going slow. Or like, I don't know, it's being weird. Of course, you need to know how the water situation is in your region, but generally, the better the infrastructure and closer to a river, better the tap water. Yeah, I lived, my host family was in Spital an der Drau, and we had very, very clean water. In fact, there was like even a big mountain thing with a stream going through it, literally in the backyard of my host family. It was great. It was so good. I also got to go to one of the like glacier lakes. It was there in Austria. I don't remember which one, but that was really cool too. What about the craw moms? Guys, wait, I have a story. Speaking of crawfish or like craw... Okay, no, unironically. Okay. Sorry, ADHD brain is like going overtime right now. Zoom. So... I live in Texas. I have a big redneck family. I don't really have a lot of like relationship. Just think like stereotypical giant redneck family. I don't know 90% of my family other than just like I know of them, but I don't like know them. But unironically, one of my like nieces once removed or something, I don't know, but she calls my like I don't even know how these people are related to me. I'm not even gonna try to explain it because I know they're vaguely related to me. It's just a big redneck family. But so you know how like grandparents will choose what they want their grandkids to call them? Like, oh, like for example, I call my grandmother on my dad's side my Nana, which is like a southern thing. So there's like Nana, there's Grandma, Grammy, like random things like that, you know? You wanna know what her grandparents, which like again they're not my grandparents, they're like probably some like great uncle or something, and aunt, I don't know, but they chose Crawl Mama and Crawl Daddy. I wish I was joking, bro. That's how redneck my family is. They unironically want their like grandchildren to call them Crawl Mama and Crawl Daddy, like crawfish. I wish I was joking, dude. I wish I was joking. And so, but apparently that's not even like, apparently people do that. Because if you search like Craw Mom and Craw Daddy, there's like, you know, the t-shirts that's like #1 grandma? Like apparently it's popular enough that there's shirts like #1 Craw Daddy or like, I don't even know. Craw Daddy. Oh, well, I mean, like, well, to be fair, people do call crawfish crawdaddies here. So then I'll do Craw Mama instead. Wait, there's a thing, I don't even know. I swear I've seen it. There was a mug with like best Craw Mama. I don't know. This was years ago. I'm not even gonna look for it anymore. But no, unironically, like that's how redneck my family is, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. We boiling up the grandparents. Yeah, we'll throw the grandparents in the fryer along with the big fish, small fish, and normal fish. We'll add it in there. Oh man, need to get her some gummies. Miki's getting the zoomies again. Oh my, leave me alone, guys. Do you hate me? You all hate me. You're trying to get rid of my joy and whimsy, you guys. You're trying to get art of all of my whimsy. You're trying to silence me. No, Corn. I love your model. I want to make fan art. Well, this isn't my official model. I haven't debuted yet. But my official model, I do have the reference sheet on my Twitter and everything. But I officially debut on June 26th. But my actual model looks a little bit different. This is just my placeholder while I was waiting for my stuff to be done. But I am always happy to see fan art. So, yeah. Anytime the doctor asks my blood type, I say freedom. My Nana didn't get to decide. We just started calling her Nana one day to the point I didn't know her real name. Really? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a relationship with my family. I have my parents, my little sister, and then my Nana, and her, like, I still call him Grandpa, but he's not my grandpa by blood. He's technically my step-grandpa. That's basically it. in terms of like family I talk to or have a relationship with. Which, dude, right now my nana, my mom, and my little sister are all on a plane to Greece. I'm so jealous, bro. I'm so jealous. They're literally on the flight right now. They left like 5 hours ago. It's like a 12-hour flight. So they're like, they have 7 hours left until they land in Greece. So jealous. So jealous. You forgot the catfish to the normal fish, small fish. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. She's gonna make another PowerPoint. No, not the PowerPoints. Is your reference on Patreon? It is not on Patreon. Here, you want a screenshot? Here, let me see. I can see if I can pull it up real quick. And then, if you guys want to screenshot the reference sheet, you'll be able to do it. Okay, hold on. Let me get this smaller. So if anyone needs to see my official reference sheet, here it'll be, and you can screenshot it. Here, oop. Let me bring this up front. I'll see how big I can make it. There you go. I got 2 outfits, but that is my three view reference sheet. I look the same from the left and the right, so you know it'd be what it'd be. Ref is on Twitter for the unaware. Yeah, it is, but not everyone has Twitter. So it's like, yeah, I can show it off here, but that is going to be my official reference sheet. But I also recently did a full model reveal over on Twitter as well. This is the model reveal. So this is my official model. Super cute, right? So this will be my official model that I will be debuting with. Hi, Macho. Welcome in. Pretty adorable. Yeah, super cute. So that would be my official model. Which again, June 26th, you guys. Make sure to come by. The rendering is amazing. Oh yeah, it's great. It's great. The person that did my art also did the rigging. They did everything, so hopefully it'll be easy to upgrade. Matcha, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's great. Guys, I do have to warn you, in 4.5 minutes, we will have ads coming up. If you are new here, I run 3 minutes of ads once per hour because in order to stop pre-rolls, which by the way, pre-rolls are ads when you first join the stream, in order to turn those off, I have to run 3 minutes in an hour, and it's easier to run them all at once. So, just giving you that fair warning, but once you're back, you'll have an entire hour of ad-free viewing. Yay! If you have an Amazon Prime account, you do get 1 free Amazon Prime sub every single month. You don't have to use it on me, but you can use it on whoever your favorite creator is, because again, it's built in with your subscription. And so you can get ad-free viewing to 1 streamer of your choice using your Prime sub, and not only do the streamer get a few shekels, you don't have to sit through ads for a month. So it's awesome. I still have questions for debut since the VN didn't answer everything. Well, then you'll just have to wait till then, Eldon. Because I will be talking a little bit more about, like, I'll be going over my my lore stuff more in my debut as well. I recommend non-subs to switch to YouTube until ads finish. Yeah, whatever's most comfortable for everybody. Still so much time? Too much? Can't the fateful day come any sooner? It'll be coming soon. Don't worry. I still have a lot to finish, so I'm low-key like sweating over here trying to get everything done. Oof. I have more questions about your debut. What do you mean, Steve? Like what? Hi, Akil. Welcome in. Debut will be Miki's first 24-hour stream. Bro, I don't think I can last 24 hours. I'm gonna be like so upfront with you all. I want to make the fan art tomorrow, but I have school. We'll worry about school first. I'll always be here. So literally no rush. No rush at all. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of fun stuff. Like I said, I'm working on my debut slides right. Is it this month? Yeah, it's June 26th. But like I've been saying, she needs so much Chipotle to survive 24 hours. Oh my lord. You guys want to know what I had today? I have Vietnamese food and it was delicious. I haven't had it in a while and it was so good. I had some nice grilled pork. Grilled pork is my favorite, by the way, and it has some spring rolls and they were so delish. They were so delish. How do I what? Fish? What's up, Pokemon? You can't last 24 hours, but you can last 48. Bruh. Dude, I will pass out. I will pass out. I don't have an Amazon because they banned me for no reason. No, really? I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Are we gonna need tissues for debut? Probably not. Probably not. Someone asked if I was gonna play my visual novel during my debut, and I was like, I didn't really consider it, but I might consider it. Right now, I will say, oh my gosh. I was going to do a Q&A inside the debut, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to see. I plan to go through my debut slides, and then I was gonna do Q&A where like people can submit questions to a Google form. But whenever someone asked if I'd play my visual novel, I was like, maybe I could play my visual novel and then do the Q&A after. I feel like that would actually be good. By the way, if you're a mod, probably in the next week, within the next week and a half, I'm gonna be giving a Google Doc to Tech, who will give it to you. And so for all of my mods, it's going to be all of my debut slides, a loose itinerary of what I have planned so we can all be on the same page, as well as like bullet points with information, as well as important links, because I don't really know how busy debut is going to be. There might be a lot of people here, there might be confusion, etc. I don't know, because if there's too many people, I'm afraid like I won't be able to handle chat as well if they have problems or are confused about things. So essentially, I will be handing a cheat sheet to all of my mods that again is like debut slides, important links, important information, things like that. So hopefully you can help anyone out who's like confused or like, I don't know, man. And then it also will give you an idea of what the itinerary is, so you can know kind of what we're going to be doing, just so we can hopefully have debut flow as smoothly as possible. Because if you guys haven't picked up on it already, I'm like a huge control freak, and I need everything to be perfect. Otherwise, I get crippling anxiety. So by micromanaging like everything, it makes me feel way more comfortable and like, I don't know. So that's why I'm like, I'll just have everyone on the same page. I'm an overthinker. She likes grilled pork. Everyone remember that for when the shark gets cranky. LOL. I think my name is just too common in Europe because it's like a Danish name. I assume someone with my name got banned. Oh wait, really, Plum? I see. Hold on, my jaw hurts. Hi, San, welcome in. Day 36 are trying to get you to watch JoJo's. Too bad. Nope, I am never going to be making a Discord, but there is a fan Discord. I have my own reasons for it, which I'm not going to get into, which I realize I actually probably should add into my debut slides, because I'm still adding little things here and there, just tidbits, things the community would want to know. But yeah, that's probably an important thing people are going to ask about. So I will, let me write that down. So yeah, you guys can get in the fan Discord. I just don't want to be involved with it. Again, it's a long story. Maybe I'll talk about it during debut, maybe not. Slide about PC. Sorry, I have like a notepad here. Play VN, because I'm currently like essentially crunching everything for my debut, so I'm keeping a notepad of like what I've done, or if I randomly get an idea of stuff I need to do, just so I can keep all of my thoughts organized. Get the gift cards for the Vietnamese restaurant. Oh my god. Miki, a control freak? No. Crystal, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. No, like I said, I just get... Are you gonna need more help? What do you mean? Like, well, right now, I think the mod team's pretty good. I don't know. Tech is handling all that stuff for me. It's your local exotic butter merchant. Nice. What kind of exotic butter do we have today? I can't have a schizophrenes for the Lord. LOL. All the Danish descended people I've met are either Anderson or Jensen. I'm not gonna specify which. Makes sense. I gotta go. Bye, sweeter. Take care of yourself. Appreciate you being here. Poor Tech will be dead by your debut? Nah, he's not gonna be dead. Dude, he is gonna take a big break. He's gonna have to take a big break because, guys, you know, let me gloat about Tech real quick. He spent like 250 hours coding the visual novel, which is amazing. He got all that finished, and then he's gotten the mod team together and made sure everybody's trained. And we're all situated, so we have plenty of help for debut. He's done so much, and not only... He's also going to be modding during the debut, so he is going to need, like, a lot of time off. So everybody behave so that Tech can go take as many old man naps as he wants, and he doesn't have to worry about everything catching on fire while he's gone. So yeah. Tech's gonna have the best old man nap of his life. I know, that's what I'm saying. Also, by the way, if you play my visual novel, at the very end, there is a Ko-Fi button for donations. The game is totally free, but all of those go to Tech. So if you like the game, you know, consider throwing a few shekels his way as a thank you. Because he busted his butt to make it happen. So yeah. We're gonna give him peace. He needs it. Yes, he needs the peace. Oh, to buy me a coffee? I thought it was Ko-Fi. Isn't it the same thing? I don't know. I thought that was what Ko-Fi was about. It's like, buy me a coffee. I don't know. Hi, Omari. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We need a Tech Glaze slide for debut. I should have a mod slide. That's true. Okay, let me add that. Hold on. Because like I said, I'm working on my debut slides right now. But yeah, I'll do a little mod slide or something. Faux show. When's the last time you hydrated? Probably like a minute or two ago, but here, I'll do it again. Dude, I chug water. I literally I drink probably like 10 bottles of water a day, which is... So I drink at least like 5 liters of water a day. I drink at least like 5 liters a day. I don't know. Is that healthy? How much water a day should you drink? Really? People barely drink water, bro. You only need to drink 2.7 to 3.7 liters. I'm drinking like easily 5 a day. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I know. I'm just like, I drink way more than like what you're supposed to. Like even more than like a healthy number. I don't know. I'm very good. I'm very good. Miki's a heavy drinker of water. Yeah, dude. I don't know. Probably a lot of it is low-key my medicine. Because my medicines, several of them are like diuretics, which means like I don't retain water very well, so I'm constantly thirsty. So that's probably why. I see, Tech. Worried what would be on the mod slide? I don't know. We'll find out. It's age restricted. Apple does not allow joining from mobile. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I drink water like a maniac due to my history in theater and choir. Well, yeah. Like, also it's because I talk so much. Because I talk 24/7. I also have to drink. Twitch is giving me a discount on subs. Don't do it. Don't do it, because remember my debut is coming up. Guys, I can do 35% off for subs. Although I want to prioritize bits over subs, just because I'm scared of another chargeback. Like, y'all know what happened, but I trust y'all. But I will be using my promo hours on debut. So subs will be 35% off. QB, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I had like 4 sparkling waters. Does that count? No, I'm sorry, bro. Oh my gosh. No, I'm not diabetic. No. I am not diabetic. It's just my medication. Again, a lot of them are diuretics, which means that again, they affect how my body retains water, so it's kind of just like in and out. And so I'm always thirsty. Oh yeah, it was crazy fish. It's really sucked. But hey, guys, I got news last night. PayPal gave me my money back. So at least out of the 1,500 I'm missing, I got like, you know, 500 from PayPal back, essentially. I've essentially wrote off. I don't think Twitch is gonna give me my money back, low-key, which sucks. But hey, I at least got some back. And some is better than none. So, you know, because there were multiple transactions on PayPal he charged back, but they gave me all of my money back for all the transactions. And then, you know, just RIP on Twitch, I guess. I'm the chattiest and yet quietest person ever. I type entire novels and yet speak like 4 sentences. No, I feel you, Plum. I feel you. I'm the same. Stonks, yeah. Stonks. So I at least feel good about that. Because, like, part of the reason I'm sad about the money being gone is I was mentioning it yesterday. I wanted to do an art contest for my debut. But, like, I wanted to have a paid prize pool and everything. But I was like, ooh, after that, I have a little less money to do those things. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It's either really chatty, or I'm either really chatty, or I'm silent AF, and it switches like every other hour. Yeah. I chat for streams, but other than that, I'm silent. Like, literally as soon as the stream turns off, I just go dead silent, and Fish is like, you're so quiet. You never talk. And I'm like, yeah. I don't like PayPal. I heard they prevent people from accessing their own money for whatever reason, but they did something better than Twitch. Yeah, I mean, every platform has its issues nowadays. Every corner of the internet, just for different reasons. I find it weirder... Wait, what are you talking about, Steve? I have no idea. Need permission when copying my behavior. Oh my god. She goes into power saving mode? Yeah, dude. Because literally, this is all I talk every day, basically. I don't talk to anyone. And, like, Fish is at work, so... I never get to. Allison, thank you so much for becoming a member over on YouTube. Can you listen to the song Golden Wind? No, I cannot. I do not take music requests. I only listen to copyright-free music on the copyright-free playlist that I made. Hi, Jaco. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good today. My day has been good. My day has been good. Went to the eye doctor. Guys, okay. Can y'all level with me? Okay, Fish gets mad at me for this. I get the exact same glasses every single time. I get the exact same everything. I have the tism where I always want the exact same thing. And Fish begged me to get new glasses, like ones that look different. But I didn't. I got the exact same glasses. And then Fish was like, Miki, did you get new glasses? And I was like, I got the same ones. And he's like the exact same ones? And I'm like, yeah. I took like, you know, 15 minutes and I looked at all of them to find the exact same one. So that I could get the exact same one. And I do that with everything. Dude, and even my mom hates me for it because I've worn essentially the same glasses my entire life. And, so essentially, the glasses I used to wear, one day they got discontinued whenever I was younger. And then my mom, like, low-key celebrated. Because she was like, oh, finally, Miki will get something different. Are the roses not working? What the heck? I just realized they're not working for some reason. Hold on. I don't know what you're talking about, Allison. No. Okay, give me a second. I wonder if the connection is broken. Ignore that. Twitch? I mean, the connection's there. I don't know what's happening. I think the connection just messed up. Okay, try it again. Try it again. Here, I can try it. With my infinite points. Okay, there we go. It works now. It works. Sorry, Sorry, guys. I guess, like, I didn't notice and it was oh, Jesus. I guess the connection, like, expired and I didn't notice, so I had to, like, fix it and reconnect to my Twitch. So it wasn't getting anything. No, that's not true cultured. But, yeah, so my mom was so happy when my glasses got discontinued because she's like, finally, Miki will choose a different, like, glasses. But then I just found one that looked almost exactly the same. And then my mom was upset. But I do the same thing. I also have shoes. I wear the exact same shoes, but I hate it because they make a new version every year. They, like, literally every year, they'll discontinue the shoes and make, like, a new version. And so, one thing about me, I don't know if Tech noticed it or Tank noticed it when they met me IRL. So because of my conditions, and my difficulties with walking, I'll put it that way, I mess up my shoes very easily. So if you were to look at my shoes, I wear them down incredibly fast and I will get holes in my shoes from, you know, struggling to walk and like dragging my feet. But anyways, so I get holes in my shoes and I hate it because every time my shoes get to a point I need replacements because of the holes, I have to get, like, they don't look the same because every year they change how they look and it pisses me off, man. I'm like, I want the exact same shoes. I don't want shoes that are like my old shoes. I want the exact same pair. Why do they discontinue them and make a new version every single year that's slightly different? I hate it, bro. I hate it. Nobody loves me. Dude, Jiggly, like, please don't trauma dump, bro. Like, be chill, man. Like, we're all just chilling in a stream. Like, you know, feel free to be comfy, but damn, dude. I hate it when they make new goofy shoes. Yeah. Okay, dude. Alright, here. Alright. Alright, well. Goodbye. Your shoes are like bald tires on the back wheels of a muscle car. This done too many Okay, so you did notice? You did notice, Tech? It's just one of those things where, like, if you look at it, like, it's pretty noticeable. But yeah, no, they're really bad. They're really bad. Alright, and then, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna break up that fight now. Didn't figure it was necessary to mention. Oh, well, yeah, I just, I was making a comment. But yeah, it's just, my shoes are another thing that I replace, and I hate that they don't make them exactly the same. Yes, Jasmine. So, I mean, I you know, already opened up about it now, so I don't care as much about mentioning it, but, for anyone that is new here, I do struggle with some health conditions. I struggle to walk. I am an ambulatory wheelchair user. Basically, it means I use a wheelchair sometimes. Sometimes I can walk, but even though I can walk, you know, like with cane and things like that, I struggle to walk properly. So it causes me to often drag my feet or trip over my feet, which causes me to scuff them badly. It is known as foot drop. That's like the medical like term for it. Because essentially due to my condition, my brain has a hard time communicating with my legs, and foot drop is essentially when you're like trying to walk but you don't fully pick your foot up because it's like a neurological thing. And so it causes me to like drag my toes along the ground because like when I raise my leg, like think your foot just kind of goes limp. Okay, that's, oh my. Anyways, we're just gonna nothing. Okay, you got it, Eldon. I was like, what is this? I don't know. But yeah, so essentially I get holes in the toes of my shoes because essentially, like, think if you were to pick up your leg, like a normal person like picks up their foot with their leg, but for me, because of, you know, the neurological deficit, sometimes like my toes don't get fully lifted off the ground, which causes me to like trip over my own feet or like drag my toe along the ground because I struggle to fully pick my feet up. And so it causes me to like wear holes in the shoes and also like on the sides of my shoes. Mostly it just comes from tripping over my own feet and dragging my feet. And obviously like shoes are made for the bottom to wear down, but not like the tops and sides. So over time it creates like holes in my shoes because I like drag them. So yeah, they were going to give me medication for it because apparently there's some kind of drug they can give people like me to help walk. But because of like some other conditions I have, they thought it wouldn't be safe for me to be on the medication because of some of the side effects. So I just I thug it out for now. Hi, Gorilla, welcome in. I kind of drag my toes, but that's due to playing soccer. Yeah, I mean, it's fair. So you can walk, but it's much more difficult. Well, I can't always walk. I do use a wheelchair often. If I am walking any more than like 10 to 15 minutes, I typically use my wheelchair. I can walk short distances and here and there. If it's a good day, I can walk longer, but a lot of times I use wheelchair. So yeah, it's essentially I'm not fully wheelchair bound, but I have to use it a lot of times. I don't think I have a specific condition, but I don't walk properly. My legs are weirdly shaped. It takes an active effort to walk straight. Yeah, it always sucks. I used to walk on the side of my foot, and that also wore down my shoes. She can walk when she's drunk? Yeah, dude. Dude, one of my worst fears, and this is partially because I have OCD, one of my worst fears is getting pulled over and then the cops thinking I'm drunk, which again is funny because I don't even drink. But my worst fear is a cop pulling me over and trying to do a sobriety test because I can't even do the walking in a straight line while sober because of my conditions. Like literally, I went to like 3 months of physical therapy and still could only almost do it. Yeah. So, like, I don't know. I don't even drink alcohol, let alone would I drink and drive. But it's still my worst fear to, like, get pulled over and have to do a field sobriety test because I would not pass, dude. And then I don't know. And that's just the OCD where I'm, like, imagining myself. And it makes me feel like I'm going to start having a panic attack. I'm like, no, cop, I'm not drunk. I don't even drink. But then I'm like, oh, my God, they're not going to believe me because I can't pass the test. And I'll be like, I have this condition. But then they're going to be like, haha, tough story. That's what they all say. And I'm like, no, I swear. Like, I never drink. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. I come up with these elaborate scenarios in my head to give myself panic attacks unintentionally. Hi, Kaido. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Can't you get a note? Oh, yeah. I mean, I could, but it's like, I don't know why I would ever be accused of being drunk because I don't even drink. Like, just talking to me, you would know. I don't know. Breathalyzer would show nothing. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I know it's a stupid thing that obviously would never happen, but it is what it is. I think you're on Xanax. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Most cops are usually understanding. Bro, the only time I've ever been pulled over, it was the rudest cop ever. I was 17 and I was driving in an area that was a little overgrown. And so there was a stop sign, but like the trees were overgrown. And so it was kind of covering the stop sign. So I didn't notice it until I passed it. Now there was no one around because this is like bumfuck nowhere. But a cop that was like at a light in front of me whipped around, did a U-turn, and then did another U-turn to get behind me and then pulled me over. And I started having a panic attack and he pulled me over because I ran the stop sign and I started violently sobbing because I was like, I legitimately didn't see it. And then he started screaming at me to shut up and stop crying. And so I started having a panic attack and then that just made him even angrier and like yell at me more. And then he was like, you need to get your shit together, like blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, I've never been pulled over before. Like, I legitimately didn't see the stop sign. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I just have really bad anxiety. And he didn't even give me a warning. He gave me a ticket, by the way. He yelled at me for having a panic attack and then he gave me a ticket. And there wasn't even anyone around. I was so upset, but that's the only time I've ever been pulled over. Now I'm like really OCD about driving. Hi, Pink. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, he was such a jerk, bro. And like, I'm a white woman, but my white woman tears did not work on him. I've always been told white woman tears work on everybody, but it did not work on this cop, man. He just doubled down. To be honest, if I hadn't cried, I feel like he would have given me a warning. But for some reason, when I started crying, it pissed him off so much. And he started yelling at me, and then he gave me a ticket. So, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Why Miki and I have insert help from Dino and Jasmine. Aren't they supposed to be trained to de-escalate? Yeah, but they sure as hell didn't, bro. I don't know what he was on. Like, someone took a dump in his coffee. Who knows? But yeah, it really stressed me out. Hi, Dream. Welcome in. I mean, sometimes people have panic attacks. If he pulled you over, it makes sense. You did a crime, however, it was unintentional. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's the fact that he yelled, and it's like, it wasn't even that. Like, I was like just crying and apologizing profusely. And then he just like was getting mad at me for it. Like, I wasn't even saying, oh, please don't give me a ticket. I only started having a panic attack because he started yelling at me. And I was like, I'm sorry, bro. I don't know. I feel like American cops often want to feel like a movie cop. And being a traffic cop just amplifies the desire to be cool and tough. I don't know, maybe. Cops in America are heartless. Not every... yeah. Oop. Some cops are just like that. Oh, I know. I mean, I've mentioned before that I worked with the police for a while, so I have my own stories, but I'm not gonna get into them. He's probably upset he got yelled at for yelling at people during stops. Dude, yeah, low-key. I got yelled at and told I'm not allowed to yell at people when I do traffic stops, so I'm pissed and I'm gonna yell at you. Oh my gosh. I don't know. It was just crazy because there was literally nobody else around. And like, again, if you went to look, you would see the traffic sign was covered by leaves and like tree branches. It was hidden. He didn't care, dude. He didn't care. He was just a hater, bro. He was a hater for real. I'm not gonna lie. But it is what it is. Sorry, I was drinking some more water. Cool. Let me see. Tough boy feels safe yelling at little white girl. Pinnacle of society. Yeah, man. I mean, that's how it'd be, apparently. I don't know, dude. I don't know. What is that, like, dog barking? Annoying, bro. They hate us because they ain't us. Exactly. Exactly. You are so right. Could not have said it better myself. Oh. Man, dude. I am existing. I am existing for reals. Seen a girl cry every time I went by to help her because I can be a big old softie. Yeah. Ain't the police and principal, the German one? Fire. I don't know. I think everything has its own things. Maybe I was thinking, well, dude, I wasn't just crying. I started having like a panic attack because your girl, again, I have severe agoraphobia, but also other things that affect my social interactions with people. So it's just, I don't know, dude. Even if I was crying for whatever reason, like, you still don't handle it because, again, police, like, you should be de-escalating. There wasn't even anyone around. Like, it was the most minor situation ever. And so yelling at someone that's having a panic attack, so it's either A, they're faking it and you're yelling at them, which is not going to accomplish anything anyways, or B, they're having an actual panic attack and you're yelling at them and making it worse. So either way, there's no real point to yelling. It's bad either way. It's literally, like, not helpful to anyone either way, and that's what I don't understand. Like, you could just, you know, not yell at me, and it would have been fine because it started out that just I had anxiety, and, like, I'd never been pulled over, so he was, like, asking me stuff, and I was like, oh, I don't know, and I was, like, trying to find my insurance and everything. And then it's when he started yelling at me to, like, hurry up, that's when I started having a panic attack. And then I just started doing the thing where I'm like a Canadian, bro. I'm like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I've never done this. I'm sorry. I'm trying to go fast. I'm sorry. I can't find everything. So I just started having like a genuine panic attack. And again, that's what triggered him and made him start like going off on me. I don't even know, dude. Like, I was trying to be as cooperative as possible, but he just started acting like a dick. And that's what made me have the panic attack. No, it's all good. Take care of yourself, Plum. I hope you're doing well. Miki, never get pulled over by an MP? What's an MP? What? I'm bad with acronyms. You should know that by now. Or abbreviations. I never know what abbreviations are. Oh, military police? Why should I never get pulled over by them? I mean, I don't want to get pulled over by anyone. Having someone hurry up and reach in their glove compartment is how people get shot. That's what I'm saying, dude. I was like... I told him, I'm like, I'm sorry, like, I've never been pulled over before. I'm trying to find everything, like, and I was just already shaken because I was like, obviously, I didn't mean to run the stop sign. And, like, it's my first time talking to a cop, but Yeah, he just did not help my anxiety. Like, if he'd have just been more chill and given me better instructions rather than just assuming I knew what to do, I don't know. I feel like it would have gone a lot smoother. Hi, Miki. Can't wait for your debut. Got a 10-hour shift again tonight. Really? Take care of yourself, Bean. I hope your shift goes well. I hope it goes well. And then it's not too difficult. And then you get lots of rest afterwards. They have a reputation for being dicks. I gotta see it firsthand on deployment. I see. Fair, I guess. You look like someone who gets pulled over a lot. No! Dude, I don't know. I just, like I said, I'm just assuming he was having a bad day or something because, like, how he acted was actually bonkers, man. Was actually bonkers. Hi, Master. Welcome in. The only thing for me is I do curse sometimes. I'm trying to stop cussing, but I do sometimes cuss. But other than that, yeah, I would consider myself pretty family friendly. That's why I have my tag that is PG-13. So it really depends. Like, if you're watching around little kids and you don't want them to hear cuss words, I try my best not to cuss, but it still comes out sometimes, especially if I like get irritated or like in a game and I'm like getting my butt kicked. But absolutely nothing sexual here, so we're good on that front. Really, cussing is the only thing you gotta worry about. And even then, I don't know. Like I said, it's not too bad. Like, if I'm playing a game and I'm getting my butt kicked, like, I curse more, but generally, I try to be conscious of my words and I do my best. I'm good with cussing? Okay, well then you're fine. That's what I don't really tell people, because sometimes it's like younger people that come in. Master, thank you so much for the follow. And so they're like, they don't want cussing either. So it's like, again, I'm PG-13, except for I do sometimes cuss. Shut up, Eldon, I do not. So yeah, but most of the time, you know, when people are like, oh, family friendly, because I get it. A lot of VTubers do sexual stuff. That is not my thing. I will ban. Oh, God, my chair just broke. Oh, dude. I'm sorry. I just had a mini panic attack. Guys, I like low-key need a new chair. At some point. I need to figure out which one I want. Tech keeps telling me the secret lab chairs are nice, but I don't know. We'll see after my debut. Because I'll have a room, because I don't want my cats to tear up my new chair, and I'll have like my own room with a door so I can lock the cats out. But you guys know how there's a lock so that your chair doesn't lean backwards? Mine is kind of broken to where even when it's in, if I'm just like laying in my chair, sometimes the brake will literally like just randomly undo itself, like just now. And so all of a sudden I started falling backwards, and it just gave me a mini heart attack there for a second. They are very pricey, but he said they're like really, really good, and you never have to replace them, which is why I'm like, and keep in mind, like, this is my job, so I'm in a chair 24/7, dude. I need a good chair. So I'm willing to shell out the money. I know it's a little more expensive, but my body will probably thank me. I'm not sure. Shark slurs, we don't know what they mean, but it's the tone. Oh my goodness. You have cats. I love cats. Oh, I have 4 cats. I have Calliope, Pandora, Vanellope, and Amelia. But I never called them by those names. I call Calliope Whammy or Wham Bam. I call Pandora Momi. I call Calliope... Oh, I already said Calliope. Sorry, short-term memory loss. I call Amelia Milky, and then I call Vanellope Lemon. So, I don't know. You'll never hear me call them by their legal names unless they're in trouble. And then for breeds, Calliope and Pandora are both gray tabbies. Vanellope is a black cat, and Amelia is a long-haired calico. But they're all strays. I adopted them all. They're all rescues. Probably best to go with a genuine and not a knockoff. I got a G4 player. It's not holding up. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you know, in the past, I've gotten knockoffs or whatever, but like, I don't know. I'm like, maybe I should invest in like an inexpensive chair. Because they also have the like changeable covers and stuff to where even if my cats do break something, I don't know. Are you winning? I mean, I'm chatting. I'm sure, maybe. I'm having a good time. I mean, you can't really win chatting streams, but I'm having a good time, so I guess I will consider that a win. What about you, Fur? Are you winning? Are you See, I can't sit for long periods. It cramps in my back. Oh no, I'm the same way too. I shake my legs and I constantly am readjusting and everything else. No, I know that, Jasmine. But it's because Booby is exactly like Lemon. So Booby is a black cat who also eats her fur just like Lemon does. Because I've showed you pictures of my cat. Yeah, that's why she got the, her cat got the name Booby, is because it ate all the fur off. And so it's like naked tummy feels like a boob. That was something we bonded over when we first became friends. When I watched the last act earlier today, nice. Let's just suspend her in a tank and forget the chair. Then you can give him 0G. That would probably be great. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let me see. What are chairs looking like? Yo, Secret Lab, you wanna sponsor me, bro? You wanna sponsor me? I'm probably not big enough, dude. They're probably very picky with how, like, expensive their stuff is. Should I shoot my shot, guys? Should I shoot my shot? Yo, Secret Lab, you wanna sponsor me for a chair? I'll be like the best marketing ever, dude. Oh, I already read that. Sorry, I'm stupid. They got a lot of stuff. It's just like easily gonna be like 700, 600 to 700. And that is a lot. That is a lot. Also, I want to let you guys know my chat is lagging today. It's popping up on screen before my chat widget. So if I miss your messages, I'm sorry. That's why. You have to make do with honey and establish titles. No, not honey. Yeah, I might try to shoot my shots. Gamer Sup still is ignoring me too, but it is what it is. Oh my gosh, Hazy, that's a bonkers name. Yeah, maybe they give you a coupon. Maybe. Who knows? Oh, wait. Oh, dude, they're HSA eligible? Oh, shoot, guys. Wait. Wait, I can use an HSA card for it? Dude. Dude, I can buy it with an HSA card. Let's go. HSA. Okay, so it's something with the American... So, you know how American insurance, like, low-key sucks? So there's... Because our insurance is so expensive, some insurances have something called an HSA, which is a health savings account. Basically, you can put extra money into this essentially bank account that is tax-free, that can only be used on medical stuff. So typically, people in America, they will have their insurance, which you pay your insurance monthly, plus your copays, which is basically when you go to the doctor, that's how much they charge you. And then there's HSA, which, you know, you put a little extra money. Think like a savings account. Like, it's only able to be used on medical equipment. And so it's tax-free, which means it can be a tax write-off what you put in there. And I have an HSA card, and I'm about to age out of my mom's insurance, but I could use it. Oh, glorious US insurance sucks. I love America. Yeah, it's rough. Sometimes I struggle to believe... Dude, guys, you know... Okay, so in America, you get kicked off your parents' insurance at 26, which, by the way, I turned 26 this month. And as you guys know, I have health problems. I actually just signed up for insurance today. Guys, I'm gonna have to pay $500 a month. It's technically like 500, like 20. $520 a month, but that doesn't even cover my doctor's appointments. Like, my specialists are still $100 an appointment. So then America is something called deductibles. So once you hit your deductible, everything is like, you only pay a percentage of it. Like, let's say like 30%. You pay 30%, but then you have to hit an out-of-pocket, which is a second number for it to be fully free. But because of all of my stuff, I hit my out-of-pocket every year. Well, I do, Plum, but it's gonna suck because I'm very fortunate that I have fish. Nissa, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, everybody on YouTube, Raiders. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a fantastic stream. Feel free to make yourself cozy. Sorry, guys. We'll talk about this in one moment. I just wanted to greet everybody. What were you guys up to? What were you doing? If you don't already know me, my name is Miki. I'm a pre-debut Angel Shark VTuber, but not for long, because I am actually going to be debuting on the 26th of this month, which is coming up very fast. I'm very excited for it. Ratzel, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. But if you guys have to raid and run, I totally understand. I did a karaoke stream. Oh, nice. That sounds like so much fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I love doing karaoke streams. And I hope you guys all enjoyed listening as well. Again, if you have to raid and run, please like go drink some water, rest your voice, whatever you need. Otherwise, feel free to kick back, make yourself cozy. We're just yapping right now. We were just talking about this is like such a like random topic, but we're talking about American insurance because I was talking about how I want to get a new chair. And I'm probably gonna get like a secret lab chair, and they're really expensive, but I found out that they're apparently HSA eligible. So I was explaining to people that don't know what an HSA account is. And to do that, you have to explain the American insurance system. So I guess informative stuff for everybody. Time to drink some tea. Take care. Of course. Thank you so much. Thank you for trusting me with your community. I hope you all enjoy your time here. But yeah, okay. So essentially what I was saying, so for me, for the insurance I just got, I pay 500, we'll just round down to 500. I pay 500 a month in a premium, which is essentially like, you pay every month. But then you also pay for your doctor's appointments until you meet your deductible. And then after you meet your deductible, they give you like a discount until you meet your out-of-pocket. And then once you meet your out-of-pocket, everything is free. And then HSA is like, okay, so you have your 500 a month, but let's say I give an extra 100 a month. That extra 100 goes into something called an HSA or a health savings account, which can be used for anything like medical, like doctor's appointments, running labs, tests, whatever. Kapow, thank you for the follow. So it's all tax-free because also, just in general, money in America is kind of weird. So essentially, by putting money in the HSA account, you can use it as a tax deduction, even if you're not like self-employed or whatever. So that's what HSA is. And so these chairs, because they're expensive and like ergonomic, apparently they qualify to be an HSA, okay, because you can only buy certain stuff with HSA. But I guess they qualify as medical equipment, so you can buy it with an HSA card, apparently. So I have money on an HSA card, and because I'm about to turn 26, I will lose access to that account. Because again, at 26, you get kicked off your parents' insurance. So I can use the HSA account to buy a chair before I go over. So that's awesome, because my mom, because I'm about to get kicked off, she was like trying to think of things I could spend the HSA money on. Like if I needed any medical equipment, but I can be like, Mom, I'll pay my mom back a little bit and be like, oh, those would be nice. Here, Mom, I'm gonna buy this on the HSA card. Their desks are also compliant. Oh, dude, that's cool. I don't need a desk, but a chair would be amazing. I've had a sit and stand desk before, but because of who I am, I mostly sit. So I don't know. Here, let me move this. All right. But yeah, so I guess that is pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. So that's essentially how American stuff works. But as I was saying in my case, so the deductible is going to be like $7,500. So essentially after I spend that much money on appointments, I get a discount. But after I spend $10,000, everything becomes free after that. So they don't fully start covering your stuff until after the out-of-pocket. But because of my medication, my infusions I get, I told you guys, without insurance, my infusions are like $100,000 a year. So fortunately, I actually don't even know when I get my next infusion. I just had one in April. But I will probably meet my out-of-pocket with that singular infusion, and then everything will be free afterwards for like the next year, I guess. It's not meant to be a gaming chair. It's just a office chair in general. So like obviously people use them as gaming chairs, but it's because obviously people have really bad chiropractic issues with their backs and people with work from home jobs, etc. So a proper ergonomic chair can qualify as a medical device. So yeah. Hi Hikari, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Lots of things could be qualified as medical equipment, actually. They just have to follow certain rules and regulations. there's some insurance that even, like, you can buy a gym membership and stuff because it technically helps your health. Hi, Ty. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I don't know, Steve, but this is not really the place to, like... I think you've been trying to ask that stuff literally all stream. It's not really the time and the place, like... Because not only is that incredibly off topic, but just, you know, not really what we're talking about. You're not really the time or place. I don't know. Just talk to him about it, man. I don't know. Because if he's your friend, you should be able to just talk to him. But yeah, anyways, I'll find what kind of secret lab chair maybe I want. That would be cool. I see there's also, like, chair bundles. Do you have any of the bells and whistles for your chair, Tech? Do you have any of the other, like, bells and whistles? Trying to see what all there are. Because it looks like they have bundles. And my chair is fully loaded. Because I see there's, like, random bundles and things. So I was just trying to see, like, what they all are. Were you asleep? Oh, it sounded like you were snoring, Fish. Oh. Say, bro, I like you. Oh my gosh, culture. My chair's fully loaded in the XL version because I have one. Oh yeah, I knew you said that one before. I just see because there's like an essential bundle, an ultimate chair bundle, a lounge special bundle. I don't know what they are. Do they not come with wheels? Or are these just smaller wheels? Because I see all of these, like, include wheels. Has, like, a leather cleaner. The replaceable arm cushions are great. Yeah, I was trying to see what all there is that are available. Oh, dude, those roses are giant. They have, like... Oh, they have a seafoam one and they have, like, a purple one. These are actually so cute. Yeah, I see memory foam armrest top. There's like a lumbar pillow, footrest. Dude, that's bonkers. I probably wouldn't go for a full thingy. I wonder if Amazon got rollerblade wheels for like 25. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, I probably don't need the wheels. Because I was just looking at what bundles they have. Dude, why are the roses so big today? Dang, man. I didn't know that about deductibles. I always thought it was either you have the money or screw you, go dino. Yeah, so there's basically two goalposts to hit. There's the deductible, which is you have to hit it before they start giving you like a discount on your cut, essentially. And then once you hit the out-of-pocket, they fully cover everything. And that's basically how it works. So like obviously insurance still covers it before you hit the deductible, but they make you pay like a good chunk of it still. And then after you hit your deductible, they're willing to do a little bit more. No problem, Plum. Take care of yourself. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Let me see. This was... I feel like I wouldn't get the leather. I like the soft weave stuff they have. I feel like I probably won't get a leatherette this time. I never really cared for the leatherette. I would prefer the cloth one. Pro tip though, ER is free if they don't know who you are. Yeah, that's true. Well, when I went to the ER last time, fortunately, I'd already met my out-of-pocket, so it was free, man. Is rollerblading fun? I haven't gone in forever, but I did like it. I totally recommend getting the rollerblade wheels for any chair, whether on hard or carpet. Makes the chair roll so much better. Yeah. I also hate because I always have a blanket in my lap whenever I'm at my desk, and I always get stuck in my wheels because of the kind of wheels they are. But I feel like it wouldn't get stuck as bad over there, perhaps. He's coming, G-Monkey, Funky Monkey, what? Oh, I already read that. I love the soft weave, and you can take it off and throw it in the wash. Yeah, that's why I'm leaning towards that. Because I will have my setup in like a different room, so my cat shouldn't be able to tear all of my stuff apart. But even if it did get scratched over time, you know, I would be able to replace it as necessary, or wash it if I like spill something. I'm not sure. Yeah, I agree, Tech. Replaceable stuff is amazing. a performance. And that's a recliner add-on. A protective floor mat. What are all these things they added? I don't need that. Nah. You said the armrests were good? The Techno Gel Premium Armrest? Oh, my beer cats. Dude, my cats love... They have so many scratching posts and stuff, but they just prefer to tear my things apart. And having the replaceable armrest covers being magnetic is awesome. I have a bad habit of picking at my armrest, so I have replacements. Oh, that's cool too. Yeah, I was looking at what they have. And it all matches. I'm like, I don't really need a recliner, like leg rest thing, I don't think. I would probably get like the armrest. That's probably about it. But I mean, that's not bad. Not bad. They still are expensive, but I'll think about it. Recliner sounds great. Well, I mean, y'all have seen the YouTube short about how I sit, so I don't necessarily need anything. But y'all are probably hearing that. Ignore it. Ignore it. I'm looking at ads. I'm online shopping. Babe, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I don't know. I will heavily consider. What add-ons do you want for your chair? Yes. Dude, there's so many of them. But I was like, oh, at least an armrest could be good. What are there other things? Because I'm like, I'm not really feeling any of these other stuffs. I don't really need it, I don't think. Yeah. Also, if you ever have to stay in a hospital room, take everything not bolted down. You're paying for it anyways. That is true. Fill your bag. So it's like a shark pretzel. That is true. It is true. It's because it gets so uncomfortable. I don't know, dude. I get so uncomfortable and then I'm just like, free me. I'd highly recommend if you're blowing HSA funds to get a second set of armrests, lumbar pillow, and a second cover to take advantage. Yeah. I'll be looking into it, obviously, off stream. I'm not gonna blow it all because obviously I share the HSA with my family, but typically I'm the one that spends all the HSA money on the card. Like, my family never needs it, which is why my mom was even sending me, she's like, Miki, you want a motorized wheelchair? Like a motorized scooter? I'll buy you one on the HSA card. Because my mom apparently only just now found out that you can buy other stuff with the HSA card and not just pay for doctor's appointments. So she's like sending me like motorized wheelchairs and stuff. Like, Miki, we could get you this. I'm like, Mom, I don't think I need that right now. Like, I'm not that bad. But we'll see. So a chair would be potentially nice still. The leg rest is awesome. See, I've had chairs with the leg rest though. I just don't typically end up liking them. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Take the grippy socks. I'm not gonna lie. I do like the grippy socks too. I'm not a big fan of socks, but they're nice and like thin, so I don't mind them too much. Otto is... Oh, wait, no, I see what you're talking about. I was looking at the recliner thing initially. No, I see what it is. That does look pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. But, oh, we'll see. Ooh, eyeball pain. Miki needs a gold tooth for medical purposes. I would not want a gold tooth, low-key. That would not be my kind of thing. Would not be for me. I'm not drippy like that, you guys. Oh man, okay. Tomorrow is Friday, right? We are gonna be finishing Little Hope tomorrow. I'm excited for that. By far one of my favorite features is the magnetic head pillow. No straps to worry about. Fair. I don't really use any attachments for my chair. It's mostly just because I sit so weirdly. I never need them, I guess. I don't know. I just fold myself up into a pretzel. And after 6 years, it's still in great condition. Yeah, and that's great. And again, I like that this is, you know, modular. You can swap things out as they become an issue. I've had this chair that I'm currently sitting in probably a good 5 years now. It's falling apart. It's like actually depressing here. Let me see if I can... Let me take a picture of my chair. Hold up. So blurry. Dude, why is my phone not focusing? What the hell? Fish, can you turn on the light? For some reason my phone can't focus. I think it's because it's so dark. Alright. And then I will have to send it to my phone. For some reason, my phone did not want to focus. Y'all are gonna see the horrible state of my chair, and you're gonna feel so bad for me. You guys are gonna, like, instantly want to crowdfund a chair for me. When you see this, you're gonna actually get so depressed and be like, wow, Miki, you live like this? The answer is yes. Yes, I do live like this, unfortunately. Okay, hold on. Let me grab it. I had to send it to myself so I can get it on my PC. Oh no! Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad, you guys. It's gonna be really bad. Download, okay. Then browse, click, open. Okay, and then I gotta make this smaller. Alright guys, you ready to be like really sad for me? This is my chair, you guys. This is unironically my chair. See how it's like fully falling apart? Dude, my cats tore this apart. My cats tore it apart. Look at the seat. Like there's literally like foam coming out. There's nothing there, dude. There's nothing there. Look at the top. Keep the Chipotle napkin as well. And the pochita on the shirt. Yeah, it's my chair is really bad, you guys. I told you to prepare yourself. This is what I'm currently... I think it's time to let it go. Yeah, it is time to let it go. That's what we're talking about right now. Is that I need a replacement because this is... What have you done? No, chair! Dude, it's so bad. I've had this chair like 5 years. I have 4 cats as well. And so my cats are definitely like... a huge reason it looks so bad, but also I just work from home, so you know my chair's been through a lot, bro. Dude, it is beyond life support. It's like on hospice right now. It is literally in hospice. My poor chair. So that's why I need a replacement. It was time to let it go 3 years ago. Yeah. You need to throw it in a bonfire and film it burning? Dude, where am I supposed to throw it in a bonfire? Did you spill acid on it? No. I've just been using it for 5 years straight, and I have, again, 4 cats. So it's like, from sitting there, where you sit... Okay, so the middle part is like mesh instead of leather. This is why I don't want leatherette anymore. So the leatherette has like all peeled on the part you sit on, and then all the little holes are for my cats, like scratching it up. Dude, they have so many scratching posts. But they still like to tear it up. Same with the top, like where the head is. Obviously, there's like where my head rubs on it. But also my cats like to stand on top of the chair and tear it up. So it's also like foam and cotton is coming out of the top. It's really bad. It's really bad, bro. It looks like it's been through a war zone. I mean, yeah, basically. Oh, drive down, pick it up, and burn it in my fire pit. Oh my god. Oh, dude, and use the burning chairs. Damn, man. Mesh is better than leather. Oh, yeah. It's just, again, this is a really old chair, and this was just what was on the sale at the time, but I'm looking at getting a Secret Lab chair that has, like, the fabric, because I don't like leatherette. It's just all that I had. I mean, it was a comfortable chair. It's just way past its expiration date now. I think it'll turn into dust as soon as exposed to the sun. Oh my lord, dude. Leather gets hot. Well, I don't sweat, so it doesn't get hot for me. Because, yeah. But I don't know, dude. I don't know. It is what it is. But I would love a new chair. But that's probably something... The whole reason I haven't replaced it yet, guys, is because, again, I have 4 cats. And because of the way my setup currently is, I'm in the living room, which means there's no protection for my setup. So if I'm like asleep or like not in the room, my cats tear up my chair, dude. But after debut, mid-July, living situation will be shifting around and I will have a dedicated stream room with a door. I know, it's amazing. So I will be able to lock the cats out of the room whenever I'm not physically there, so they can't tear up my new chair, because that's why I didn't want to buy a new chair. I didn't want to buy a new chair and then have my cats instantly like destroy it. Oh no, it's awful by now, White. It was a great chair, but it is... Dude, I literally almost fell out of my... That's how we got on this topic. I almost fell out of my chair because, like, the brake to make it not automatically lean back is broken. So I had it locked, but I just slightly leaned back, and then the brake popped off, and my chair, like, leaned all the way backwards, and I thought I was falling out of my chair, and it scared the shit out of me. So, yeah, no, the chair needs to be retired. Because I have almost fallen out of this chair so many times. Oh yeah, no, I just screamed like, oh god. And I had to catch myself. But yeah, this chair is long past its expiration date. The lean back on the SL chairs is a satisfying ka-chunk when you engage it. Nice, that's cool. That's cool. The cats will be happy. No, dude, they will be locked out. They will not, this is not gonna be a scratch-eating chair. Hell nah. Also, guys, just want to let you know, if you're on Twitch, there is an ad coming up in 1 minute. Because of the way Twitch works, I have to run 3 minutes of ads per hour in order to avoid pre-rolls. I do it all at once, so just giving you a heads up, if you don't have a sub, you will be banished temporarily, but then you have an ad-free viewing afterwards. You have a full hour of no ads. Dude, he might be Jasmine, because he's been whispering in my ear about it for, like, quite a while. The cats have not torn up my chair. Yeah, but are they big scratchers? My cats are just bad, dude. It doesn't matter how many times I get onto them or how many scratching posts they have. They still just prefer the chairs. A lot of it's because they want attention. And so they come like hang on the chair to get attention because they want to be picked up. And that's how it gets torn up. I don't know, dude. Not the Shadow Realm, I'm sorry, I know. But you'll be back right after. You'll be back right after. The cat scratched up wood around the windows, fair. I guess that's fair. My cats are about due to have another, like, cat tower, though, because they're literally, hold on, let me see if I took a picture of it. Because they have been tearing holes in their current scratching post. I did not. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna go take a picture of this for you guys, too. Give me like 2 seconds. Well, 30 seconds. Okay. And you even get to see Amelia, because Amelia was currently sleeping in it. We call it her milk bowl that she was sleeping in. Alright, let me send this picture to my computer, and y'all will be able to see it there. RIP to everyone in ads, I guess. Alright, uno momento, por favor. Let's see, go here. And then... upload the image, upload. Okay, let's see. Weirdly no Shadow Realm? Huh. Well then maybe you got lucky, or maybe you're just speaking too soon. Here we are. Download, let me make sure nothing in here. Cool. Okay, now you get to see one of my kitty cats also. I had to get a good angle so you can't see, like, my side table and everything. Look! That's Amelia, also known as Milky. We call that her milk bowl she's in. But can we just look at how they're destroying the structural integrity of this? They literally are burrowing through it like rats. Like, there are so many posts they could be scratching, yet they choose to scratch the stuff that is already broken. Like, they're literally going to tear through, and then it's gonna break. Yeah, dude, she was like, Mom, why'd you wake me up? She was sleeping. She likes to watch my streams. So this is actually in my bedroom. I know I can get rope, but they tore through it so fast that now the cardboard is messed up too. So 0 structural integrity. But yeah, she likes to lay there and watch my streams on my bedroom TV. So that's what she's doing right now. She's like, Mom, what the heck? Like, why are you in here? You're interrupting my Miki stream. But she's a cutie pie. I love her. That's the face of a menace? No, she's not a menace. It's mostly Pandora and Calliope that do it. Yeah. The thing looks like it's about to collapse. Oh, it definitely is, dude. But I'm like, dude, they're just so rough on everything, man. So rough on everything. Whole thing is supported? Yeah, it's like reinforced cardboard, essentially. If you look at it again, like if you look up close here, that's essentially like a cardboard tube. See? And so, like literally unless, like it had rope and then literally overnight they did this. So there was no chance to even repair it. The rope and the cardboard was gone overnight. So it's still like mostly structurally sound, but it's definitely mildly jeopardized. Look at her. Milky! Oh, that little kitty. Guys, she's watching my stream in the other room, so she probably sees herself on the stream right now. Hi, Milky. I know you're watching the stream. Look, it's you. Oh my goodness, look. Look, that's you on the TV right now. Oh my gosh. What's in the floor against the wall? It's one of their toys. It looks like a can of Spam. So yeah, that's one of their like cat toys. That's like their little corner. They like to have stuff. So that's like one of their little kitty toys that looks like a can of Spam. I didn't think any towers were made without wood supports. No, a lot of the cheaper ones are reinforced cardboard. Okay, I will take a look at it. Welcome back, everybody who is in ads. I hope you all are doing well today. Welcome back. I'm sorry for banishing you temporarily. Feel free to come back and make yourself cozy. Yeah, dude, that's actually not bad tech for 6 years. Because my chair is only slightly older than that. Or wait, no, mine is slightly younger than that. Mine is slightly younger than that. And mine obviously looks way worse. I prefer rabbits over cats. More derp. Don't rabbits like smell bad, Loki? I don't know. I wanted rabbits when I was a kid, but my parents would never let me. But I love my kitties. I have kitty cats now. They are the best. They are wonderful and I love them. Oh, so much. I've said buy once, cry once, spend more for better quality. Oh no, I totally agree. Like this one was good because this one was probably like, this was almost 200, I think, but that was a while back. And it was a really good chair. It's just over time started to poop out, but you know, that's still less than half the price of the Secret Lab and it still holds pretty good. So, yeah, I will definitely be going up a price tier next time though, because I used to not spend as much time in my chair as I do now. So now, I will. Here, let me repost this. Yumi just made her announcement that she's going to be streaming, my game tomorrow. Please go check out Yumi. She is one of the creators I gave a pre-release to for my upcoming Floor VN to promote my debut. It will be releasing to the public on June 23rd. So if you want a sneak peek, feel free to check out her stream. Or I'll say it won't be releasing at Grammar. It won't be releasing to the public until June 23rd. So if you want a sneak peek, feel free to check out her stream. Repost! Yeah, I spend a minimum 8 hours a day in my chair since I work remotely and have for 14 years. See, I used to not spend as much time in my chair, but now that I do, I'm like, I really need something better. Like, this would have been fine if I didn't spend so much time here. I want a Canadian marble fox. Sadly, I can't have one. Yeah, foxes are something of their own as well. I had a bird in on Thanksgiving. It flew into a pot. That's crazy, dude. I feel the difference between cardboard and reinforced. No, not really, G, because reinforced cardboard is packed together much more closely. So yeah. Alright, there we go. Well, I reposted. Lexi, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. So yeah, you guys go check out. Dude, Bubble was going to be checking out my game tonight, I believe. Or did she say tonight, or was it? I don't know. She's just doing just chatting right now. I think she was considering playing it tonight. I can't remember. It could have been someone else. Yeah, she said she'll try it out tonight. She'll be playing later? Yeah, I was like, she's probably gonna be playing later. I added the game to my wish list. Thank you. I would love if we could hit 500 wish list before. We're getting close to 400. So that would be super cool. But we still got a little ways to go before then. A little ways to go. I think she's gonna play after you go offline? Oh, really? Alright, well then that means if that's the case, I'll have to raid into her. Although if anyone here doesn't want spoilers, then, you know, don't stick around if you want to go in blind for yourself. Because the game will be free, so yeah. Totally off topic, but have you ever thought of how scary it would be if sharks spun webs? I mean, I can't say I have. What made you decide to think about that, Heezy? Might I ask? I feel like that's not a normal thing to think about. I'm not sure. I am dying. I'm so sorry. That was like the biggest yawn ever. Hi, Lexi. Welcome in. Hi, Will. Welcome in as well. Spider shark. Dude, a spider shark would be like a pretty intense predator, I feel like. I don't really know how that would work, though. There may have been some cannabinoids involved. Okay, well then that makes a little more sense, I suppose. That might make slightly more sense as to why you would think about it. I have a joke? Okay, what is your joke? What is your joke? Feel free to enlighten us, humor us. If I don't laugh, you get banned. I'm just kidding. It's a dark joke? Well, it better be appropriate. You know, it can be okay to have dark stuff, but please make sure it is appropriate. At least to some extent. Please. So, I don't know. It's appropriate? Okay, as long as it's appropriate. As long as it's appropriate. Lex Luthor! Oh my gosh. Dark joke. Or dark, okay, just don't do anything that will get Twitch's attention. Yeah, I'm like, don't. It's just not too crazy. What's big, yellow, and full of life, but can't swim? I don't know what. Big Bird? I feel like Big Bird probably can't swim. He'd probably drown. Cause like he's got his legs, but he's got little bitty like baby wings. So I don't feel like Big Bird would be able to float enough. Maya, thank you so much for the sub on YouTube. I feel like if Big Bird were to jump into the ocean, he would drown. Okay, a bus full of kids? Okay, you got me there. Yeah. Yeah. R.I.P. those kids, am I right? Oh man. Okay, I laughed. You're not banned. You're not banned. Hi Chi-Chi, welcome in. I warned you it was dark. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't that bad. It was pretty tame. I don't know. Ooh, I just realized. Never mind. I just realized there's like these weird sounds. Does Twitch have built-in sound notifications now? That's so weird. I was like, what are those like sounds I keep hearing? I don't know. Because I was like, those aren't normal. Okay, I was just wondering the whole time. I thought I was going insane, but I finally realized it. I mean, the bus definitely can't swim. The bus definitely can't, but maybe the children inside can. But that's if they're able to, like, pry the windows open and climb out. I don't know. Oh, man. I don't know. I can't swim. I can doggy paddle pretty well, but that's, like, low-key about it. I like the sound. Pulls my attention. Well, I don't have my earbuds in. I just heard it coming out of my IEMs, like, sitting off to the side. And so it mostly confused me. So I didn't know, like, what was going on. I got confused. Oh, dude, I keep, like, trying to pop my neck. It hurts. It hurts. Dude, I, like... Fish, can you feel me? I feel, like, so hot. I even feel, like, my neck and stuff. I feel like I'm dying, low-key. How do I feel? Like the back of my neck. Is it just me?
Okay. Would you like a sorbet?
No, I guess. I haven't had one in a while.
Or would you like the last?
No, I'll take the sorbet. Thank you. Can swim hate it? I'm not the hugest fan of swimming. But, I mean, it be what it be. I like floating sometimes. But I don't really swim. I doggy paddle. That's about it. Girl, thank you so much for the follow. Miki has pneumonia. No, I don't, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna have a sorbet to cool off. Part of it is just I live in Texas. And it's been very hot. Send your Alden, bro. Do not will these things on me. It started with your freaking stage 4 lung cancer. I'm gonna like Uno reverse. I'm gonna Uno reverse it. You're gonna be the one with stage 4 lung cancer, not me. There's not a Discord, Lexi. I have not made one and I don't plan to. Hi, girl. Welcome in. Oh, yeah, there's the fan Discord. But that's about it. I'm not in it, nor do I run it. I have my own reasons, but yeah. Non-carbonated. Wait, what non-carbonated? Won't quite raining over here? Yeah, that's where I am too, Steel. It's been awful. It's been awful lately. And where I am, there's construction going on, and so I've been having a lot of power outages. That affects my streams sometimes. Fortunately, it's okay. Today was awful because I had to drive really far to a doctor's appointment, and like, dude, the highway was slowed to like 30 in areas because you literally could not see. And I know we're supposed to get hit with more rain, like pretty bad tomorrow as well. Well, no, I'm just talking about like specifically right next to me, Tech. Like literally like right next to me, they're like building shit. I'm not gonna get more specific, but they are building something big nearby, and so that plus the big storms, there's been a lot of power issues lately. Well, the roads are always under construction, but this is something they're building. Welcome back, Plum. Hope you're doing good. Don't force your problems onto me. Dude, well, you're trying to force problems onto me. So maybe don't manifest problems for me because I'm going to Uno reverse them onto you. Thank you. I thought it was going to rain less when I moved out of Pennsylvania. I mean, it's normally not this rainy this time of year, but honestly, it beats the heat a little, although it has been making it a little humid. Miki Data Center? No, it's not that. But, yeah, with the constant construction, I think, because they've knocked out the power before. Because I remember I was, like, editing a video, just the random middle of the day, like, clear skies, and the power went out. So I think there's just already power issues because of all that construction going on. And then add in a bad storm, it just is making them that much worse. So, I don't know. It just sucks. Dude, there was one day. This was like a month ago. And, specifically, the power went out while I was asleep. Arab, thank you for the follow. But the power went out while I was asleep, and I woke up because I was, like, having a freaking heat stroke, bro. And so I was like, man, why did the fans turn off? Because not only do I have AC, but I also sleep with 2 fans pointed at me because it's so hot. And again, I have medical conditions to where I can't handle the heat. It causes health problems. I am prone to heat stroke, but yeah, so I woke up and I was so hot and I was like, why'd the fans turn off? And then the fans wouldn't turn on. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, I was out of power. I don't know at what time the power went out overnight. I didn't pay attention to the clocks or anything. But it was out until like noon. So dude, it got to be like 80 in my apartment. I was dying, bro. It was awful. Always fun when they find the improperly buried line. That's what I'm saying, and it's a big construction right next to me. And so it's like, I don't know, they're just constantly causing issues. And then again, add the weather, and it's that much worse. It is what it is, though. Server rack is why my electric bills triple in summer, but I don't need to run the heater in my home in the winter. Oh my lord. Dude, I hate how expensive my electric bill is here. Yeah, I'm in an apartment, unfortunately. So can't really do a whole lot. And even the AC is not great here. I tried to have a window unit, but like the apartment got mad and like threatened to fine me if I didn't remove it. Monsoon gonna be wild for South? I don't know, dude. Weather's just been crazy in general here right now. But yeah, it like literally just earlier this week, I keep like, obviously, you know, it's really low, but I keep my apartment at like it's set to 63. But it got so hot recently, my apartment got up to like 75. Even with my AC running 24/7 at 63. It was unbearable. That was like last week when I was complaining to you guys about how hot it was. It was horrible. And so I just hate that, and that's why I liked having a window unit, because the window unit I can at least have in my bedroom, because again, I have a medical condition, which is why I need it so cold. I cannot sweat, which again sounds cool on paper, but until you remember that like sweating is how you regulate your internal body temperature. So I'm very prone to overheating, and then I have been hospitalized because of like heat stroke before. So it's really important for me to stay cool, which is again hard in Texas. So I liked having a window unit because if the AC wasn't strong enough, I could just like shut my bedroom door and stay in there with the like window unit. But yeah, they didn't like that. So I just have 2 fans. And I looked at the like window units that just have like an exhaust pipe, but they're so expensive. It's so expensive. Dude, Lucky Tech, you want to know how much my bill is for this month? It's like 500. It's like 500 because not only do we have the crap grid and everything, but also just have to... Dude, I hate it. I hate it. Let me see if I can look at my Reliant bill. Let me see. It is awful, dude. Based on your usage, this month's cost is projected between $544 and $566. Yeah. I was looking at one for my garage. 600 isn't cheap. It's awful. Yeah, I know. Yeah, dude, Reliant is awful, man. They're all awful, dude. And when I moved apartments, I had a different plan, but they kicked me off of it. It's a whole story I'm not going to get into. But they fucked it up, I think, just to kick me off the cheaper plan I'd had for years, dude. And then I had to sign with one that's like double the price. Like, it was such a scam. They were like, oh, your thing didn't go through. Like, you don't have power now. Like, your contract went up. Or like, because one day, this was after I moved into this apartment, I just didn't have power one day. And they told me like my power was disconnected. I'm like, why? I pay all my bills. And they're like, oh, you didn't renew your contract. I'm like, I literally did, bro. But apparently they quote unquote like lost the document or whatever. So they just canceled my power, and then I couldn't get my rates back because, oh, well, it's canceled. Those aren't the rates anymore. This is the new rate. So yeah, I hate my life, bro. Galaxy, thank you for the follow. So you know, it's more expensive and I kind of hate it, but it is what it is. I can't really like, I don't know. Only way I'm moving to Texas after Dexter graduates is if I find a ranch in the middle of nowhere. And I have enough solar and battery to run for a week without the sun and Starlink, I'd be set. Fair. Yeah, Texas is just rough. Dude, well, that was my issue with internet before I moved to this new apartment as well. is that I had Spectrum. And dude, Spectrum is ass, bro. Constant outages, not getting my speeds, etc. I have, and like they didn't even have like 1 gig. And it was so expensive compared to everything else. And I would constantly check if anyone else was available in my area, but they had such a monopoly until I moved to this new apartment. So now I have fiber through AT&T, which is pretty solid. Yeah, dude, Spectrum sucks so much, but they were literally the only internet provider. Yeah, it's because Spectrum used to be Charter. If you know, you know. They literally used to be Charter. My friend says AT&T is bad, but Spectrum is a whole nother level. Oh yeah, like, I mean, I haven't had issues with AT&T so far, actually. They've been nice. Oh my gosh, Clover. Yeah, they've been really chill. I've had 0 issues compared to the Spectrum I had. Ooh, I got like a little bit of a brain freeze there. Ah. I don't like that, dude. It makes my eyeballs hurt. Yeah, and also people have like predatory contracts with them still. Because the reason Spectrum was the only one I can get, so it's illegal for them to monopolize and like have one area, but apartment complexes can make contracts with internet people, I learned. To where the apartment complex only offers one type. So they can't monopolize the whole area, but they can pay the apartment complex to only allow them to like have their internet there. And that was the place with, like, the issue with my last apartment is I guess they had a secret contract with Spectrum. Because, dude, literally across the street, like, I'm talking literally directly across the street was a Walmart. And there were always people there with Frontier internet. And I'm like, how am I literally, like, legitimately across the street, not like down the road a ways, like legitimately on the other side of the road across from me. They're promoting Frontier internet, but my apartment, they weren't available in my apartment complex. And that's how I found out about those contracts. So, yeah. I know someone that hasn't had power in 2 years because they keep making up mysterious overdue bills. That's crazy. Another reason why I won't get an apartment? Well, what else is your plan? Are you lucky enough to already have a house? Or are you, like, still a kid, or? Oh, that's good tech. Not everywhere has that. Because, like, most people can't afford to get a house. Kyle, hi, welcome in. RV trailer life. I'm hoping within the next year or so, I'll have a house. But we'll see. Yeah, I think it'll be nice. I've saved up a lot. We're just waiting on, like, legal stuff. My parents plan to let me stay in their house as long as I get a stable job. That's good, at least. That's really fortunate. Not everyone is lucky enough for that. Hopefully the market implodes. Yeah, I live right around Dallas, and I can't move because of family reasons. Because there's a business in the family. So I'm tied to the area, and it sucks, bro, because you can pay $300,000 for a house, and it still looks like you're in the ghetto, and you would get shot if you walked outside. Prices are going down. I've been keeping an eye on them for a couple years, but I'm hoping within the next year or so, I will be able to get something. It's because of the way that there's not public transportation like over in Europe, and they centralize everything so hard to where you have to kind of be in a city and you can't be so far to the way. It's just the way they use space. Low-key. I get house and prosper. HOA is exclusivity with Spectrum or AT&T. I hate both. And yeah, that's how I am right now, unlimited. It was AT&T or Spectrum. I went with AT&T. I'm glad you like it, Kyle. Average house price here is 900K. Damn, where do you live, Zevro? I mean, yeah, it's really expensive here, but like the cheap ones, again, 300,000, and you're still like bordering the ghetto. I'm not gonna lie. Let me pull this Here, let me see what I got. See what prices are looking at right now. Them some East Coast prices? Yeah, probably. Like, so Texas? Well, it's because all of the Californians are moving to Texas. They make all of these awful policies that ruin their state. And then, rather than taking accountability and fixing it, they just migrate to other states like Texas that aren't as stupid. And then they try to force all of their policies that ruin their state in the first place on us. And it's just, it's awful. It's awful, dude. It's so bad. Like, literally, those policies are exactly why you can't afford to live in California anymore. Now you want to force it on us, too. Miki I am not from the hood, bro. I am not. I grew up in Texas around here, but I actually grew up on a farm. But everything kind of developed around me growing up. Hi, Seal. Welcome in. 300,000 is slums for Dallas? Yep, that's true. That's true. Here, let's see. If I were to draw, let's, here. I'm not gonna, like, show where I am, obviously. You're just gonna have to believe me, okay? Alright, I circled the area in Zillow of, like, where-ish I would be willing to move to. So, property type, we gotta get rid of the lots, apartments, like, yeah, all of that stuff, the renting. Okay, cool, apply. And then let's see here. We'll just look for a brick and mortar home. We'll take out the manufactured for right now. Okay, so we're in the like 150,000 to 200,000 range, and these are all like very ghetto still. I'll be back, but if I miss streaming, have a good night. No problem, Tech. Take care of yourself. Hi, Sickly. Welcome in. Yeah, get yourself some food. That means I functionally bought a crack house in Dallas prices? Yeah. I mean, with the prices going down, you can find things that are okay for $250. Like, they're not great, but... And, like, they're definitely in poorer areas, but you don't look like... Used to, a couple years ago, these, like, for 250 to 300,000, it would look like you would get shot. Like, I'm talking the bars covering the windows and doors. So 300,000 for a house where they bar the doors and the windows. If you know, you know. But now, like, I'm looking at around, like, the 250,000 range. Like, there's some okay houses here. It's not that bad. He hasn't eaten in 24 hours. Tag, you gotta eat. Bro, what is up with these freaks on YouTube today? Genuinely. What the heck? Is this a fish lady YouTube has been sending me notifs about? Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Oh, hi, Shady. Welcome in. Get the gat. I know. Seriously, bro. Look for metric tons of caulking. Yeah. I'm looking, it's like, these look okay for... But these are like 2 bed, 2 baths for $250K. Here's like a 3 bed, 2 bath. So, I mean, prices are definitely going down. And I hope they'll continue to, because I won't be ready to... Sorry, I have hiccups. I won't be ready to buy for like another year or so. So hopefully it'll still be good. This is... And that's a little further away. This one is like a 4 bed, 3 bath for $250, and this actually looks pretty nice. That's actually pretty darn nice. I do like that. But I don't know. I just hope prices will continue to go down so I can get something better. I'll say that the weird thing with America is like it's $500K for a starter home, and then the nearest grocery store is 2 hours by car. Yep, that is also a thing, Plum. Literal titties in the PFP? What the... Yeah, dude, I don't know. Like, people are wilding over on YouTube. Wait, can we report that account? Pornography. Hide. Yeah, I reported him for pornography. All of my mods, can you go over to YouTube? And you'll be able to see the guy. If you're just a normal viewer, you won't be able to see him on YouTube because he's gone. But all of my mods can still see the person that was just banned. You should go over there And you should click him and you should report his account for pornography because it is literally titties. Like, he literally, the profile pic is a naked anime girl. I'm not even joking. Like, glazed. Like, it is literally an anime... wait, I just realized it's I from Oshinoko. It's literally I from Oshinoko with her tits out and fully glazed, if you know what I mean. I wish I was joking. I actually wish I was joking, bro. Oh my gosh. People are wilding. What the heck? No, they were not a bot. They were probably like a kid. Either way, they were a weird little freakazoid. I don't even know. Mods eat his balls. Yeah, literally. No, you're fine, Shady. Don't worry about it. I hope you're doing well. 4 AI does not need this kind of shit on the internet. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, that is wild. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, I think we've banned like 5 or 6 different people on YouTube today during this stream. I rarely have to ban people, so that's like a record. I'm not sure, man. Yeah, not the glaze, yeah. It's like a glazed donut, if you will. Oh, dude. People are like bonkers, man. Behave yourselves, chat. Please, chill. Mods, make sure this gooner has gooned his last goon. Literally. Hi, Heart. Welcome in. Oh, dude. Again, like, I don't know. I guess they don't screen people's, like, profile pictures on YouTube, at least not initially. Because, again, that was, like, very obviously full titties out. Some sort of pheromones in the... I don't know, bro. I don't know. People are just... I don't know what they're doing. Don't associate us with those strangers. I won't. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh my lord. I don't know what people are on about, man. They're just living their lives. I don't know if people have big enough profile pics in chat. Mine are always seemingly extra tiny. Well, I didn't notice it until someone commented that he had titties for his profile picture. So I went and clicked on the profile, and sure enough, those were anime titties fully glazed. Like, not even covered. Like, oh my... They were just fully out there, bro. Fully out there. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what people are doing with their lives anymore. My YouTube profile isn't synced with my Twitch. I'm heartfelt. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, you are? I see. I see. I had no idea. I was just like, oh, who's this random person? Hello, welcome in. Being all friendly and all that. Oh, Lord. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna be real with you. We are probably gonna be wrapping up, but I have great news. Bubble is going to be allegedly playing my visual novel tonight. So, yeah, he's okay. He was just clearing his throat. But Bubble is going to be playing my visual novel tonight. If you're on YouTube, unfortunately, I cannot raid you guys over there. But if you were on Twitch, I can send you there. She's good. Again, she said she might play it tonight. I'm assuming she will. Maybe she was waiting till I was offline, but I'm gonna raid into her. And I hope that you guys enjoy her stream. Bubble's great. You guys should all know and love her by now. And like I said, she's potentially going to be playing my visual novel. So if you want to check it out early access, please go check it out, because it comes out to the public on June 23rd, which is my birthday. But I gave some content creators keys for in advance. We do not have a raid command. I really need to set it up, bro. I really do. But if you guys could all go over there, someone will eventually send... I will make the raid message eventually. We love Bubble. She's so funny. She is hilarious. She's the best. She is amazing. Alright. Come on, mods. Who's gonna do it? I was waiting. I was like, oh, surely. Surely one of you guys got it. Okay, Unholy, you got it. Hooray! There you go. I swear I will make it at some point. If you have a membership, copy paste that Shark Attack message. Let's spam Shark Attack and everything. We're gonna Shark Attack Bubble, and it's going to be amazing. It's gonna be super fun. No, Unlimited, you don't have your membership anymore. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. There should be here. Can I? Oh, dude, it's gonna auto raid you guys in Oh god, I can't do it in time. I'm not a fast enough typer. It's gonna send you guys in 10 seconds. Anyways, guys, either way, I hope you have a great rest of your stream. Please take care of yourself. And I will see you guys all again tomorrow, I guess. Bye, everyone!
Sure, like let's say Dora length, right? And then I went in